From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, along with my partner each and every week, Skull Mike. And Skull, we got a magical Monday night game.
Magical Monday? Is that
Magical Monday? I just thought of that.
Something new? Only took you about a year and a half, but now it's Magic Monday. Not Magic Mike. It's Magic Monday. 2-5 Hold'em. Match the stack format. We are playing the small blind button bonus incentive. So each hand, the button will put $25 onto the button. And if you win the hand from the small blind, you win all the money that's currently stacked on the button. So that's always interesting. Adds a little spice and flavor to the game. We're also playing the Deuce 7 bounty. So if you win a hand with 7 deuce at any time, you're going to get 25 from each player. Let's go around the table and introduce our players. Seat 1 is going to be Howie the Kid. He played on Saturday evening, got a little touched up, probably wasn't too happy with his performance, but he's looking to rebound this evening. Everybody buying in for the maximum 1,000 except for the 3 seed, I believe, Dewey. Dapper Dewey is going to be coming in for 500. In the 2 seed is Notorious TJ.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Notorious TJ, this is his 4th, 5th time on stream, travels each time from Idaho. He's going to be moving to the Texas area. Such a nice gentleman. Win or lose, always a smile on his face. Very respectful
and
to his
always
opponents.
With a bottle of whiskey.
Yep, I need a little sip of that whiskey, so that's good. C4 is going to be Brandon. He's a rookie on the stream, traveling from, I believe he's from the East Coast area, in town for about 2 weeks. He's been at the lodge every day. C5, Huggy Poker. I know you were
great vlog.
Yep, you were mentioned him to me a couple weeks ago. Said he'd be good for the stream. He's been at the lodge a lot lately, and he's starting his own vlogging experience. So we'll wish him some luck. Seat 6 is Jeff. Came all the way in from Maryland, specifically for the stream. Seat 7, All In Bastion. He's always one for action. Seat 8 is E, and seat 9 is going to be Cam.
Yeah, I want to give a special shout-out for Cam. Has some fans watching in New York. Yvonne and Chucky are watching Cam, and we've got people all over the country tuning in, 139 already in the live chat. I want to give a special shout-out to Coffee Mom, a new viewer that has just been going up the charts. If we had a chart of people in Chatsville, Coffee Mom would be
Did you get any special emails, or this is just from?
No, just from watching
her
the
comments?
chat. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So 2-5-20, and remember we got the small blind button bonus. The only person who can win that money on the button is the person in the small blind. In this case, TJ with the nice leather jacket.
Yeah, that leather jacket's nice. Not a winter jacket, but a leather jacket.
3 ways to the flop. Pocket 10's in the lead. Queen 6-5. And a pair of 5s for Notorious, a open ender for Howie the Kid. Just getting started here. Howie the Kid with the open ender and the flush draw. Double combo draw. Makes it 50. Notorious raises it to 225. And then all in. First hand, all in.
Ooh, Howie the Kid talking a little shit here early on.
Actually, Notorious in the lead here.
Going after that small blind button, but it's only 25 right now. But he's in the small blind, shows the 5.
And he folds.
Yeah, I will show one.
He shows 1, the 3 of clubs. And Howie the Kid says, I want to play a little bit more aggressive than I did on Saturday night.
You just got to protect it for the rest of the orbit, then you can win it.
I wanted it. I saw. Yeah, played hard.
Yeah, Howie the Kid, yeah, he says, I'm not going to play like I did on Saturday, Mike. I'm going to show a little heart tonight and get after it, and goes all in there on the first hand.
Howie went to Rudy's Barbecue, which is kind of middle-of-the-road barbecue here in town. Not the worst by any means, certainly not the best, but he said, did I do right? I said, you did okay.
You're at the lodge, so you're doing something right.
Absolutely. Don't forget, after this hand, we'll announce the overtime number. Have to be pretty good. We've been knocking it out of the park lately. There's a lot going on tonight. We realize that. We appreciate everybody joining us.
I thought I had the best hand.
How much did you lose? You can double them up?
No, I folded E. I tried, though.
I shot.
Cam just calls.
Like a little, you know what?
Oh, the kid's still talking about last game.
Like to pitch you off.
I tried to fight for the button on the first hand.
Very aggressive.
I think it was the.
So we are playing the 7-deuce game.
We are.
Brandon 3 bets to 150. There's 1 fold. 2 folds. Dapper Dewey's not going anywhere with pocket 7s. This is going to be in trouble for Brandon.
Dewey, another fancy jacket he's got on. Going to play a little defense, not going anywhere. 7's tough to play, though, especially at that stack depth. You know, Brandon,
Oh!
not anymore.
Seti Maggette, and this is horrible for Brandon because he hits a pair.
And Dewey only has about 300 here. Brandon just might try and take it down.
Yeah, you like the
Might go about 1/3 pot, trying to rep a king.
All in from Dapper Dewey. Looks away, looks back.
Small bet, but now Brandon's priced in, especially with a pair and the bonus. Drawing dead. Look at Dewey. Doesn't even smile. Says, I know I got you, kid. Gonna squash you like a little bug. But still stone-faced, and he's about to get a nice little early double up.
Jack, chop.
There you go.
That's why we play the 7-deuce game, Mike. That's why we play
Jack,
it.
Jack, King, King could come.
Nah,
You
nah.
never know. Now it's over. And Dewey doubles up quickly.
Still not a smile at Dewey.
Actually, when it
Not a smile.
Yeah.
it's just 5 and 7.
345.
John Schwarzenbauer. Hello.
You had all the outs.
Bianca's in the house. Jasbo's in the house.
Going, right?
Cheryl, Carlo,
nuts.
the real nacho salad. Repping the Houston area, Gary C, Nuts and Glory. What is up, folks?
Everybody's in the chat. Nakia, thank you for joining us. And, hey, let's do the overtime number. On or before 10:30. We need this amount of number of likes.
Yeah, already have 300 in the chat, so we're going to set that line at 600.
600 is the number.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
We are
Been nailing,
perfect.
Yeah, been killing
Perfect
the
record
likes
in
lately.
2022 for overtime. So let's not.
All likes have been over the 1,000 marker in total at the end of the evening. So let's get that 600 early, and then we can start entertaining double overtime.
Don't forget, folks, 48 hours from now, Norman Chad, Lon McCarron walk through the lodge, and we'll play in a very special tag team event. 9 different teams of 2 players. We heard, rumor has it, that Doug Polk will also be in the booth with either Mike and I and Norman or Lon. So 3 people in the booth at all times
It's going to be
on
crowded
Wednesday
in
night.
here. Might need to give away Nick from Yuma's bunk bed that's never been used to.
Clean sheets on
What-
that bunk bed.
Never been used.
Cam with the jiggities.
Uh-oh.
Notorious.
Getting a 3-bet here in position. Goes 3x to $60. Cam going nowhere. Cam doesn't really like to fire in many 4-bets. Likely to just flat this. Does. To a flop we go.
There's the flop. 3-3-3. Boat City.
3's full of jacks.
They do that at the table, you notice. They all do that. Tournaments especially. They
take their time.
No, they text each other things about everybody. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Snap
Raise.
raised to 250. What's Notorious going to do here? He's very, very sticky. Doesn't like to fold. He's got to feel like he's up against the boat here. What would you be getting snapped raised to 250 with here? Smells like a 5, 6s, or a 7s type of hand there.
He's all
Notorious
in.
rips it. Snap call from Cam.
Once or twice. One time.
He says once. Shows the ace-king, shows the jack. So
Call.
Cam, 72% to win. Notorious looking for an ace or a king. Or a 3. Doesn't come. Cam's going to double up through Notorious, and Notorious reaching into that Idaho billfold.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Joke of the night coming up at 9:15. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. I've asked Norman Chad. He has not yet responded if he would like to be the guest joke of the night joke teller on Wednesday. I'd love for him to tell a joke.
Norman Chat giving you the cold shoulder, it sounds like, a lot on this
No.
text exchange.
He returns. He returns. Just hasn't returned on that specific question.
How's the joke tonight?
Joke is rocking tonight.
Rocking.
Yes.
Never heard that type of description when asked about how the joke is, but sounds like you got a lot of confidence. Coming in here with your head held high as we take a look at Slick's room from the Lodge Cam. Busy as always on a Monday.
Real Nacho Salad with a $10 super chat. Current super chat leader of the night. Should last about as long as my chip stack usually does, LOL. One of our favorites, the Real Nacho Salad.
Shout out to Ruth Hall, a.k.a.
Yes.
Ruthless. She had a nice finish up in Choctaw. Won close to about 40 grand.
36,000 to Ruthless.
We round up here, so we'll call it 40. Nice showing. She's going to be bringing back some nice cold hard cash to the lodge.
Good for Ruthless.
Mixon had a nice little finish there. So did King Kai up in that tournament. All of them have some decent scores. Looks like E has matched the largest stack.
Token Nomad. They're not donating to guys who own a casino. A super chat goes to me and Mike, and we definitely do not own a casino.
Yeah, don't own a casino.
So if you are super chatting, I can guarantee you,
We
after
appreciate
YouTube takes their cut, Skull Mike and I get to split that proceeds. That's how we get a little bit of
Coin.
coinage. Thank you for anybody who does.
Tonight you gotta pull $44.
Use that coin.
I don't care.
Getting touched up too much lately, Rick.
Yeah, you were a little out of sorts today.
Well, that's because of my weekend. What
It's on
happened?
television,
It's
sir.
involved in a little minor car crash yesterday. Not my fault, folks.
Somebody to make sure the rules are followed.
Everybody's okay.
Everybody's
Oh, no,
okay,
it's the house? Yeah.
but just very, very annoying dealing with insurance companies.
No. House law. Lodge law.
E reaching into his bag of tricks.
40.
On to the next hand.
You can have 2K right at 2K. 1950.
Notorious has the 7 deuce. Remember, we're playing the 7 deuce game. You win with 7 deuce. Everybody throws you, I believe it's $50 tonight. I may be wrong. Could be 25. 3 ways to a flop. 974 Skittles. Open ender for Cam. Pair of sevens for Notorious. Puts 100 out there. Huggy, a local area vlogger. Cam stays in. There's a 3-ball.
7 deuce for the second time tonight, huh, Rick?
And 7 deuce in the lead right now. Cam has the open ender. He hits it. Bam!
Wow.
Cam's on fire right now.
Second time TJ's been up against it with Cam.
His fans, Yvonne and Chucky, going wild in New York.
300 here, Notorious. You can see the displeasure on his face immediately. But no, if he calls and he's right, he gets an added 200 from every player. That's probably what's going to lean on him making the call here. He wants to fold.
Thank you to Coconut for coming in and smashing the light.
Makes the
he
call.
calls.
Yeah, with that slim chance of being right and getting that extra bonus.
And Cam is going to the bank of Notorious TJ once again and making a withdrawal. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
What'd you say?
There you go. Sharon Barth, the Yoda of Chatsville, in the house. She'll be on screen for the second time ever.
Negative 17 degrees. Fig Nuts has checked in with the temperature from Babbitt, Minnesota.
Fig Nuts, I love to say that. Fig Nuts. There's Skull Mike, walking in front, looking for things, finds a tee.
Trying to get the ropes a little tighter. But I took Jeff's tee away. He's like, where are you going with my tee? I said, I got to bring in the ropes a little bit.
So Notorious TJ, who just flew in today, is not feeling it right now.
It's early. Down early means it's going to be an exciting 2.5 hours.
Lawrence Brent says he's got to move to Texas.
Put them motherfuckers back like they were.
I'm adding 500.
He's adding 500. And C4 is adding 500 as well.
I'll take 500.
He's probably
Checks on
listening.
11.
Checks on 11, so more money getting sent to this table here this evening.
Yeah, Clayton is in the box, the tallest dealer in the country, 6'9". Played some college basketball. Tallest dealer in the country, unofficially. E, ace 10. Notorious with the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
And Notorious just added on a few more chips. I don't know what just happened there. Did he? Huh.
Probably announced before the hand started. Well, that hand's dead. Nobody calls, so he sent a decent amount of money over there to the 9 seed, so he's trying to reload and match one of the larger stacks.
Yeah, if you missed it, the announcement last Monday, a lot of new pieces of the ownership group here at the Lodge. In addition to the current ownership group, we have some big names that are now part of the ownership group, including Doug Polk, Andrew Nemi, Brad Owen, just to name a few. Jake, who played on the stream on Saturday, also part of the ownership group. It's only going to be, if you loved the Lodge before, you're going to love it even more now. And if you've never been here, please come, because this is where all the action is, right here at the Lodge Mahal in Round Rock, Texas, the largest suburb of Austin, Texas. And here we go with another hand. All those chips accumulating on the button are for the small button bonus. The only person who can win that money on the button is the person in the small blind. If they win the hand, they scoop all those chips off of the button for their very own as a bonus. 4 players to a flop. Clayton, deuce 4, queen, Skittles. Eight of clubs. Not much of anything for anybody there. Notorious says, I'm going to take a stab at it with my king high. It's probably going to get through, and it does. Notorious trying to make something happen.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see as this night goes on, a player as active as Notorious here, getting stuck and touched up early, how he's going to shift gears. You know he's going to get a little bit more active and try and attack some weaker opponents in his mind. He'll probably be throwing in a lot of 3-bets to try and make moves on flops, turns, and rivers. So he's a player to watch as the night goes on.
Racer Nerd Nakia wearing blue tonight. Thank you. As our moderators, as always.
Yep, Steven Reisman told me he'd be in late tonight, so he's got somewhere to be, but he'll be back.
Darren says, Rick, is it easy to find a 1-bedroom condo to rent in Austin near the Lodge? I'm not the best person to know.
Yes, it is. The answer to that is yes, Airbnb, etc. There's also plenty of hotels on the lodgepokerclub.com. So if you want to go the hotel route, that's not a bad play either. Huggy here, 3 bets to 60. Both Howie the Kid and E holding King Queen off. And he's going to go for the 4-betted here. I like it.
Small blind.
Small blind as well. An aggressive line here.
Ooh.
And Huggy snap rips.
He will not be pushed around. Huggy, the vlogger extraordinaire from Austin. And Huggies, that's going to make the vlog.
I like the way you did that.
Thank you.
Can't
It's really,
see you,
it's
but I
really
like
easy
the
when
way
you
you
just
did
have
that.
it.
Easy to fold when you don't.
I kind of did, but
Yeah, you kind of did it.
he was just he was too excited.
Coffee Mom says she can't wait for 9:15.
I was a little too quick there. I guess.
That's when the joke of the night is. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
I guess I'll
I could see why Coffee Mom is quickly becoming your favorite member of Chatsville. I could see it. It all makes sense now.
7 deuce
At the
in
beat.
small blind right now. Just
Don't
ripping,
forget the
right?
end of this month, folks.
Same thing with aces.
Such an
Either way.
amazing time, starting on the 24th, where Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, and Doug Polk will all be on the stream at one time. We may break the internet that night on the 24th. A little
Big Tony.
5-10 action.
Big Tony has confirmed.
I texted Big Tony, had a good conversation with him today.
I thought
I miss him.
he's around. Texted Big Tony today, huh? What are you two chatting about?
Just see how he was doing. Told me that he's trying to make the 100-200 game. And he told me what he would have available to buy in for it, and I almost
heard.
choked.
I heard.
Queen Jack 5, 2 diamonds.
That is going to be a good one. It's going to be here before you know it, Rick.
Ay. The largest game ever to be played will be on the 29th of this month. 100-200 at the Lodge, the largest ever at the Lodge, 100-200. 4 of hearts. 75 is the bet by All In Bastion. So let me go over the schedule. On the 24th at the end of this month, we'll be streaming all 7 days, for 7 days straight. Doug, Andrew, and Brad will be on the stream playing on the felt on the 24th. On the 25th, we're going to try to set the world's record for the
Most meetup games
Most-
for 2-5.
a meetup game, but the stream will just have a merry-go-round of stream on 2-5 that night. But the meetup game starts in the afternoon with Brad, Andrew, and Doug, and there's already a big list going on for that.
Salam Boy is going to be in that game on Tuesday. Nate Kogel confirmed for Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be a nice lineup. Every week's going to be a fire lineup.
On Wednesday, we're going to have a little tournament action going on for you, a feature table of the big 500K guarantee. We'll just take a table out, and we'll stream that on that night. Thursday, Andrew Nemi is going to host a PLO, 5-5-10 PLO game on that
I see
Thursday.
Mike in that lineup, if you remember him from our previous PLO games.
Then Friday night, we'll have a 5-10 with Brad Owen, with me, Skull, and Doug in the bunker that night, putting on headsets. Saturday, the 100-200 game with Doug Polk and some mystery guests that I don't even want to announce until you tell me to. Jeff has the 7 deuce.
Yeah, still
remember?
confirming that lineup, but Bill Perkins might be in there. Keith Tilston, high roller on the WSOP scene.
Queen 6
Big
is the flop.
Tony in there. King Kai and his bowl of soup ready to play, and Doug has a lot of special guests up his sleeve that will be playing in that game as well. Likely to have 2 full tables of 100-200 that evening.
Goodness. And the 7 deuce gets through, and Jeff is the first one to receive bonus money from everyone. Everyone tosses him a green chip. And then Sunday, finally that week, there will be a stream where Mike and I are actually going to take the night off. And it'll be Brad, Andrew, and Doug in the bunker streaming the final table of the 500K guarantee. Now, that one, we can't guarantee what time that one will start. It could start at midnight. It could start at 10 p.m. We don't know. You'll just have to tune in. So that's the week of action starting on the 24th, but so much going on before that, including 48 hours from now, Lon McCarran, Norman Chad will be in the house. On to the next one. Looks like we have a straddle, $10 straddle.
Sick. Who you got?
Who you got?
Alabama?
I got Georgia.
Yeah, you want to bet 100?
Hell no.
30, 40.
Yep, 3-0. I'll take it at even.
We'll go over some after this hand. Let's go over the lineup for Wednesday night so everybody can know the players and tell you a little bit about that after this hand.
Mike,
Here comes the flop, king, queen, deuce.
you look at that TV?
I don't want to watch the thing. How do you want to do that? If you want.
35.
Happens.
I can't do it. Can you put the game on over there?
Heads up between Jeff and Notorious. 6 of diamonds. Goes check, check.
Nobody look at that TV.
Another diamond.
Anybody care? Just say yes or no. Don't worry.
I don't care.
See?
The ace jack for Jeff.
Come later.
I just put the game on over there.
Don't think he can call this.
Know what I'm doing.
145 in the middle. Notorious goes for the
No, I
overbet.
don't want it. I don't want it, because then everyone can see what
Nice size bet that's going to get Jeff out of the way there with the best hand.
Notorious. So on Wednesday night, what it's going to be, it's a special night. We're going to reward so many people who are so instrumental to Chatsville. And it's going to be tag team cash, meaning each team will pool their funds so the chips will remain on the table. You can interchange each other, interchange teammates at any time you want. Skull Mike and I are on one team. Norman, Chad, and Lon McCarron are another team. Poobah and the Princess of VPIP, a third team. Notorious, TJ, and Mixon, a fourth team. Fifth team, Sarah, Mick, and DQ. That's team number 5. Team number 6, Scotland, and TM. That's team number 6. Then you've got Bruno and Druno. Jake Stein and Bruno is 7.
Yes.
Sharon and Cheryl are 8. And the 9th,
He's going to be involved with a gentleman by the name of Doug, not Mr. Polk. Another Doug here that plays at the lodge.
so there you go. 9, 4, 3. Those are the teams all set and a flush draw for Howie the Kid.
I don't really like whiskey, though.
You drink anything but whiskey, you said? I chose wrong tonight.
I might have one with you.
When you get up 3K, you'll be celebrating with a shot, right?
Right. I see, I can do a shot. I just can't sip on it like that. And it looks like too
You're
good
allowed
of
to
stuff.
shoot this.
It looks
I
like
won't
it
get
looks
mad
like
at
it's
you.
too good of stuff. Take it.
I believe it goes check, check. Now a straight draw for Howie the Kid, along with a flush draw.
Well, I'm a take
TJ's trying to get the rest of the table to have some of his whiskey. He's never not finished a bottle when he's been on stream. Remember that stream where we had TJ, Aaron, and Poker Face Ash? Remember that one?
Yes. There's a straight now.
Legendary.
Yes, that was a stream for the ages.
Howie the Kid there flops the flush. Gets Cam to go the entire way.
Imagine the winner.
The wheel is no good, and the spades will take it down.
So we've got 1 or 2 people saying something's wrong with the sound. Can those people who let us know what exactly you're saying is wrong with the sound?
Every once in a while, you know. A broken clock is
And
right.
those that have watched a lot tell us, does it sound any different than normal?
broken clock is right twice a day.
Broken clock is right. You get lucky like that John did on Saturday night. That deck hit him in that face so hard. I thought it was going to ruin his plastic surgery. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he didn't have the
missed it.
draw. He had the flush. That was my bad.
Oh, he has some mouth on.
Chris the Cop in the building. How are we doing, Chris?
Fair enough.
Otherwise, I wouldn't say it.
Fair enough.
I only say it to those who give it.
It's all right.
I could take anything.
I like the
Let's say
banter.
you
I
say
like
that.
the, I
That
like
means
the
something,
banter.
right?
That's right. Only
So we got some people saying sound is good. Some people say there's a hum. Lot says sound is fine. So don't know.
There we go. Get in there.
Not big
Get
enough to
in
raise,
there,
but
get in
big enough to
there.
call.
Well, we just raised the mics a little bit, so hopefully that's better for everybody. We're going to continue on here as usual. King 10.
Come on, get in there, get in there.
Get out of here. Let's move on.
tried.
Coffee Mom, my Bronco is called Cactus Gray. That is official color of the Bronco.
You're on my good side. I like it.
As long as I give you money. As long as I give
Yes,
you
Stu
money.
Unger, we don't know too much about poker.
early.
I apologize. I made a mistake. There was a flush on the flop. My
We're going to
mistake.
be the winner at the end of the night.
I own it.
Fair enough.
This is a
There you
marathon.
go.
Hope we
Gonna
keep
work
it.
your way there.
Hope we keep it. I'm
The
trying
goal
to
is
keep
to
the game
bury
going.
yourself early.
Yeah, you know.
VPIP, early VPIP, notorious TJ in nearly every pot.
I always dust
Every
off
bet,
first buy.
betting around
Yeah.
69%. Down at the bottom, Dapper Dewey.
And you throw the
That's how you get paid off later.
That's what I'm saying.
First hand I got done. You know, I had to try to do 7.
Raise 20.
I had to try.
He just called.
Put last stream on there, please.
55.
Raising 55. Last stream on that TV.
You see what I did? Is that what you read?
Did I see what? Did I see that you raised?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you raise. That's why I made it 55.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see what I got now.
You don't even know?
I have no clue.
That seems right.
I
Wow.
like it. Uh-oh.
These are great colors.
Oh, that's it.
3-3-3 on the flop. Let's do it again.
Cam and TJ round
Let's do it
3.
again.
Cam's got the better of TJ the first 2 rounds.
That's close. You almost got it.
65.
Cam trapping here. 65 is the C-bet from TJ, and Cam going nowhere with top pair.
Is that a
Raises
$500
large.
Colorblind, just making sure.
600.
Okay.
Goes from 65 to boom, snap,
You might still be ahead.
snap 600.
So what do you get out here? You're not even in the hand.
You know I'm 7 dudes.
Good
Do
hand.
you mean to make me
Are
fall
you,
off?
are you actually colorblind?
Yeah,
All right.
that's not an angle I'd pull.
You meant to make that 500. Okay.
Everybody's shocked that Cam wanted to make that
Healthy raise.
raise so large, and Cam's like, yeah,
No, I know.
I meant to make it 600, guys. Mind your business.
Jake Stein with the $9.99 super chat. Rick Skull, will the champion tag team tomorrow win a lifetime supply of hoodie subs? Asking for a friend.
Well,
Not a
Jake,
lifetime.
we don't have to worry about Bruno and Druno. Jake doesn't even know what day it is. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We don't stream on Tuesday.
Yes.
We got to
don't-
stream on Wednesday, so we don't got to worry about Bruno and Druno, a bunch of scrubs. Right, Rick?
Exactly. And Coffee Mom, if your 5-year-old is watching, which is fine, make sure at 9:15 we put earmuffs on. Joke of the night are not always meant for the young kids in the room.
Anybody else?
I like it.
Raise 75. Fold, fold.
What do you think about that Adidas sweatshirt? Bunch of different logos.
A lot of hoodies on the table tonight.
Oh, yeah,
Hoodie
wow,
count.
Wow.
It's maybe
is
everyone
it a sweep minus
except
the
for
jacket?
TJ.
Wow.
Ball 75. Fold.
The 8 count.
I don't know if Howie the Kid has one on.
No, I think he's just wearing a T-shirt actually, so it's a 7 count. Still very high. Of course, the one guy from New York's not wearing the sweatshirt because he thinks everybody's soft down here. You know?
Open ender for Howie the Kid.
Check it out.
Pair of 10s for E.
Gets there.
There it is. Open enders are getting there today.
E, top pair. Very strong kicker with an ace is going to get after this turn. 185. How will the kid play this? Lots of people to act behind. Don't mind flatting. Don't mind raising right here and targeting. And he's going to fire in a small raise. I like it from the kid.
425. Fold, fold.
What's E going to do here? Pretty strange card to get raised on here on the turn. But E's hand too strong. He's going to have to continue.
That's it.
Maybe perhaps he can get away if the jack, queen, king peels, but the 6, it's going to be hard. Oh, it goes check, check. Howie the Kid worried of perhaps a both, but I would have liked to see Howie the Kid take a little bit more time there and really think of his opponent if he was up against the boat or not. Sometimes you got to risk it and go for that max value. Could have fired in a 1/3 size to half pot size bet that targeted a 10 or even a 6 and got the call from E there, so missed out on a little bit of value, but of course would have been sick to his stomach if he got jammed on there. But
Nakia is right. It's Tommy Bahama night every night for Slick Rick. Although the Lodge got some great quarter zip pullovers today. Puba was wearing one. Very nice. Have to get one of those.
haven't seen it. I only purchase stream hoodies, Rick. You know this. Anybody who wants the merchandise, the hat, the hoodies, t-shirts, or coins, Skull Mike Poker on Instagram or Twitter. Skull Mike Poker, Instagram or Twitter if you want to support the stream and purchase some merchandise.
600 is the like button to get us to overtime by 10:30.
I'm gonna add 500. Can I take one purple off and add put 1,000?
Yeah. Do what?
I'm gonna add 5. Can I take one?
In the stream?
Already 5, basically? You see, I'm adding 5.
Okay, C4 is adding 500.
I thought we had a couple of notes for the... I'm trying to add 1,000, but also I'm trying to not watch the stream.
Yes, I agree. Bob Saget passed away. He was a funny one. Saw him years and years and years ago before the Full House fame.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
Heart attack type deal, or
people die in their sleep, and it's I don't know. Don't know, but
he seemed to be pretty happy. He was posting on his social media accounts.
I think he was just in Austin.
He was touring.
Yeah.
And I don't know where he was. I think he was in Florida at the time, right?
We've been asked.
Yeah, Florida.
Okay, so when he changed it.
R.I.P. to
just fuck them
no
up.
signs of false play, weapons, drugs, alcohol, none of that involved. So it seems.
All right, good. I think nobody has a problem with anybody. That's what it sounds like.
We're all in
Let's keep
agreement.
repeating that we have no problems aggressively.
Right. Just get the stream on.
Cam with the Gretzky pocket nines.
You can cut the floor on
And
it.
Jeff with pocket fours. You want to do a sandwich bet for fours or nines?
I got the nines.
All right, I'll be the fours. You always choose first, but that's fine. 250.
Don't always choose first. I let you choose first.
Only if both are
80%
in.
of the time.
See the flop, right? Only if both see the flop.
I got tired of waiting. I got to take the initiative.
Yeah, watching the YouTube.
I'm going to take the
home
nines
stream
because
is
I'm
way
a
better
hockey fan, of course.
Chip values, folks. That
Way better.
banana chip on top of Cam's stack, that's 1,000. Blacks are 100. Green chips are 25. Red chips are 5, and blue chips are $1. So those are the chip values. Cam folds his nine.
It's about calling there.
You can do what you want.
Bets off.
They're not 250.
Action is off.
No, let's do it.
That's how it pays cards.
Let's do it
Still want
live.
to do it?
If there's a call, let's do it.
All right.
I'll still take the nines.
Yeah, it
But we're not going to get any callers. We're just going to take it down. Bet is off. Weak.
Can we get the football game on one of the TV?
A lot of people want to watch that. Some guys want to watch the stream.
Thanks for nothing.
Football game. We want to watch the live stream on one TV.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck. You got two saying yes.
Love those table mics.
Just making sure before we go to another one.
On that one for him or something? I mean,
We'll come to a compromise.
Victor on Heaney, 5 to go.
then yeah, neither it is.
Ely, good evening from Nashville. The Music City. They call it Music City, I guess. Austin is the live music capital of the world. But Nashville gets the moniker.
If they don't want it,
Look at all those green chips stacked up on the button. That's the small blind button bonus. This hand in particular, the only person who can win this, those chips, is E in the small blind. If he wins, he scoops all those chips.
Who is the chatters? Who is the chatters here?
You,
I guess.
if you want to turn the TV
pretty
on.
obvious.
Fuck. If you don't like what I like, I don't have to like what you like. Then I don't have to watch it. You like what I'm watching.
I didn't say anything, man. I don't know what you're on me for. You say Sting.
You
King,
started.
Queen, 4. Oh my goodness. A diamond draw and a pair of kings
I don't give a fuck.
for
I
Huggy.
started, and the reason why I don't want the live stream on is because then you see what happens.
Right.
Secrecy.
So I said,
Watch
I
it
don't-
after.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, but I'm playing Alabama next week, and I would like to see their players.
He's right.
An arbitrary football game.
I'm going up against
Little
Alabama. and I
kitty
like
fight
to
here
see
on
them play.
table
We have the right,
11.
we have the right.
Under the lights. This is never had a all-out brawl at the
Yeah,
table.
the table is divided.
All right. Got it, dog.
You like it when they get a little steamed up. Creates some good poker. Speaking of poker, Huggy Poker here with a pair of kings.
There's a lot on that button.
Goes check, check, and the kings are
There's no
good.
way.
There was no number.
I couldn't get him.
I
Give a
probably would have called, so good check.
unbelievable announcement that maybe during this stream we will hit 28,000 subscribers.
Missed opportunity.
A week ago today, in the morning, we had 19,200 subscribers. Almost 9,000 new subscribers in 1 week. Wow. Thank you, folks. And we realize so much to do with the huge announcement last Monday.
I think we are going to get there on the stream. Let's first get overtime. 600 likes for overtime bonus poker tonight. And then once we reach that, we can start talking about getting that 28,000 marker. One thing at a time, Rick. One thing at a time. One stream at a time. You're always messaging me. Can we do something on March 4th stream 2024? Or what do you think about this in September? You know, the Thursday. Are you free at 3 p.m.? I mean, slow down. One thing at a time.
No, that's a smirk.
That is not true, but it's actually quite funny.
It's kind of true.
It's not. I was talking like one show in advance, but that's okay. I like what you're thinking.
I might have exaggerated.
I like the way you're thinking.
Might have exaggerated a little bit.
He gave me like 12 grand.
Nobody's counting, though.
Everybody looks like they're friends again. Deuce 4 of diamonds for Howie.
That was some real troll shit. Yeah.
Pair of kings for all in Bastion. Howie says, not me.
See it?
I forget what it said. I saw it the other day. What did it say?
It's outside. It says TYC4.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, it's hard to
You
come
went
up
to
with.
C4 both times? Thank you. Same hand both times.
Oh no, these hands was rampage.
Rick Bernst, welcome to the live chat.
Did you try to get thank you,
We're
Ethan?
entertaining.
Did you try to get thank you, Ethan?
Nah, I thought
Matty J in the
That's more
house.
specific.
Hello, Matty J.
yeah, I didn't want to be that
Oh,
specific,
gee.
but
That's a fine line of not wanting to be that much of a troll and getting a license plate for the guy.
I think like poker players would at least see the license plate, be like,
And no, yeah.
but, like even if they don't know anything with Ethan.
Thank you, especially when it's mostly.
How the kid likes his suited cards.
Got a text midstream just now from John G.
My hand's not very good, sir.
from Saturday. You know
Yeah,
John G.
yes, yes.
The bromance continues, he says. Can you text me Howie the kid's phone
I
number?
didn't even realize it. I didn't realize it.
I don't know what it is about John G. I just love the guy, man.
I didn't realize it.
John G is
I appreciate
My
it.
hand was
just one of,
My hand was.
he's just one of my all-time favorite guys. I don't know. He's just got a coolness about him that is unmatched.
It was that
Yeah,
good.
his boss.
Everybody thought of that?
Scoop it up good.
Yes, Coffee Mom, the chair that you saw in the bunker with my name on it was a gift given to us by the legend himself, DQ. He gave Skull Mike and I, surprised us one day with personalized gaming chairs with our name embroidered. And we were just shocked, but not surprised. I got to tell you, he is a legend, DQ, and he'll be here Wednesday night. In the dream team of Sarah Mick
I got
and
DQ
DQ.
scheduled for about 3 more streams before the end of the month. So if you are a fan of DQ, which I know plenty of you are, he's going to be on this channel a bunch. 987.
Raise. 200. Hold.
9-8-7, and we've got a straight flush draw for Brandon. Howie calls the ace-jack. There's the jack.
Interesting. Going to have some action here. Goes check, check. Wow. Thought we'd have some money in the pot for sure on that turn. Instead, we go to the river here, and what does it bring? It brings the 10.
Chop, chop.
Yeah. A straight for both parties. Unfortunate there. That hand had a lot of potential, but instead we go chop, chop. Clayton, tallest dealer on the planet.
In the country. And, you know, don't forget, don't eat too much on Wednesday, Skull. Mixon's bringing in a couple briskets.
I didn't forget.
The Pitmaster General, his secondary nickname, other than mixing it up, Pitmaster General.
Let's ask Nakia. She's in the chat right now. Is Nakia bringing the deviled eggs as well? Rumor has it she was going to be bringing it. I see her working hard here in the chat. Let's put her on blast. Haven't seen Nakia on stream in a while. We miss her, the princess of VPIP.
She'll be on Wednesday night. I want to see Nakia and Poobah, their reaction when Poobah makes a questionable call or raise.
I want to see Yoda check raise Scotland.
Oh, the world would come undone.
Take it down. That's what I want to see.
And show him the bluff.
Yeah, show him the bluff. Coffee Mom wants the soundboard. Gotta have patience, Coffee Mom.
You know, it's interesting.
Can't just be dropping sound bites out of the blue.
Interesting. Probably just seconds apart.
She's bringing the eggs, so eggs are confirmed. I don't even want any eggs, but
there's the Lodge Mahal. Lots going on. A lot of cash tables to the left. We got the Monday night Big O tournament that is always quite popular. That's going on up top, and there's even a dealer mix game going in the back room.
Shout out to Carl watching from Germany. This one's for you.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Hello, Carl.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow. You'll have to come over.
902 in the live chat. Thank you for watching.
Right over there near the forest house. Yeah, I don't really know that yet. Yeah. We're moving in over there. We're renovating an old building.
Big slick here for Brandon. He's going to make it 125 to go, it looks like.
Lots of aces out.
Jeff, suited ace, is going to come along.
Yeah, we're right on that. We have a reunion there every year. Oh, yeah? They have a reunion, yeah. Oh, yeah? So do. You come? What? I haven't been in years. But I always get the shirts and all the memorabilia. Oh, that's nice.
Looks like everybody's friends again.
Yep, Howie the Kid and Cam talking about New York City.
6-6 deuce and two pair for Notorious.
Not two pair, trips.
I meant trips. What did I say? Two pair?
Smashes that flop.
Been paying attention to.
Chat, pay attention to the TV. Losing you early here. You're struggling with that technology. It's too early for that. Checks around to a turn we go, and now a spade draw for Jeff, even though the board is paired. Brandon, the aggressor pre-flop, the one who 3-bets, does not elect to lead the turn after the flop checks around. Thought Jeff might fire in a bet there. The door was open, but we know that was not going to get through. And now it's time for Notorious to start building a pot. Goes for about half pot, makes it 200 to go. Don't want to see Brandon overplay his big slick. It's time to send that to bed, and the only decision should be on Jeff. But Brandon not going away at all. He makes the call here. A lot of players have a hard time getting away there. Perhaps ace high could be good here in certain frequencies, but that's not the case after Jeff calls behind. So now pot at 1,000, a blank on the river, and Notorious has this hand locked up. Likely to go check, check, bet, fold all around. Don't see anybody continuing. Notorious likes his over bets, and he's going to go all in, all you can eat with a soda on the side. And that's going to shut things down. Nobody can make this call. Jeff looking for a count, perhaps trying to save some face, but he will be folding. No way he's going to make this hero call with ace high.
Wimpy enters.
Wimpy?
Walks in.
Wow.
Says, howdy, guys.
An actual Wimpy sighting.
Wimpy from the Netherlands.
Today, Junior?
Jeff trying to talk himself into this call.
You think Wimpy has heard the news over there in the Netherlands?
About?
New ownership?
I'm sure. It's all over the world.
Jeff asking for the full count here might make a hero call for about $450. Notorious says, I don't have time for any of this. Give me some more whiskey.
577.
Really debating here his ace high. Jeff not a believer.
Bye-bye.
Holding spades of his own, so unlikely that your opponent is holding spades and is doing this as bluff. It's blocking spades.
Lucky Badger from El Paso, how you doing? Great town, El Paso. He's gonna make the call? Are you kidding me? Oh, he reached for chips like he was making the call. He does! Oh, the longer he thought about it, he tried to talk himself into the hero call.
Wow, even losing to an ace-jack, losing to king-queen, losing to any pair, only beating a stone-cold bluff. But so many bluffs halves you beat there, so don't like that call from Jeff at all. But Notorious, who was getting touched up early, will definitely take that, and that will give him some momentum as we go into the last couple hours of the stream.
1,000 people in the live chat. We are 20 minutes from Joke of the Night. One, if you like it. Two, if you don't, everyone knows the rules. If you want to see about 60 other jokes from previous streams, very easy for you to do so. Just go over to my Instagram, @SlickRickLodge, and there's a bunch. There's, I think, 59 different jokes on there. And then
You think? Or you counted this morning 59?
I think I counted. Also, Skull Mike has a Instagram at Skull Mike Poker.
C4 is adding 500. C6 adding 1,000.
There you see the cumulative winnings. Howie the Kid up top. Brandon throwing the party right now, $903. Dinner for 4 in a downtown Austin restaurant with a couple bottles of wine.
Raised to 40. Good. Call. Fold.
He calls. Over to Howie with ace-10 offsuit.
Is 125. Fold, fold.
Dave says he's giving me a 1 in the dark. I like that, Dave. But I like to earn it.
Fold, fold.
Yeah, I don't think he paid the quarter.
Oh, did I not?
No, right here.
Okay.
Oh, good try, young man. Good try.
Good eye.
Good eye, you gotta watch him.
First live stream now this.
I don't think you need to read it either.
Queen 7-6 Skittles.
Just play and be quiet.
Or, what's the alternative?
That's all I want to say. I don't want to bullshit or anything.
Ooh, I got
You're the one who
fun
keeps
seat
saying
tonight,
shit like
don't I?
that.
Right in between these two guys.
All in, we'll take that down.
Yes, I'm very sensitive.
Then I'm going to
Thank you.
I'm serious.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, that's a gentleman.
Under 100 coffee mom. When we came in, I believe it was
I'm not
27,900 and something.
Okay. What do you mean?
I'm very sensitive.
So-
I've told you already.
Okay, and I appreciate that.
Oh,
Promise.
sorry.
My word.
Yikes. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. You're on the right end of the table.
Hello, Steve. How are
Don't
you?
let me go
So please.
that far. That's it.
Yeah, I'll give you $100 for your seat.
Oh man, I feel like you can bump that up and still get get paid. Yeah. maybe like 400, maybe.
It's at a premium
I
right
don't know
now.
how much I'm stuck, but I'll take half of whatever I'm stuck. 20.
Doug Polk enters the stream. Hello. Doug, how are you? Heads up.
I don't have good accessories.
To the
Watches,
flop.
bracelets, whatever.
Ace
like, I ain't got
10-5.
shit. You're
Two
lucky.
pair for Huggy.
You're not lucky. You did this yourself.
Squadouche for Jeff.
You know, what's your name again?
Before he makes the bet,
TJ.
he folds.
Nice to meet you.
Huggy Poker shows him the two pair.
The dream, man.
You live here? I've seen you playing this game. Take it.
I like it. I never have trouble like this before.
There's no trouble. No trouble. No trouble. Friendly game.
I never got picked on these.
No.
Slick Rick Skull Mike
Asking.
on a Monday night, Magic
I
Monday.
never say a word.
Wednesday night
Today I talk too
is
much
a
today.
special night. We've never done this before.
All good. We're all
Tag
here
team
to
action.
Take each other's money. That's
Norman
it.
Chad, Lon McCarran coming to the lodge.
No trouble. That's it.
There'll be one team. We'll have 8 other teams, including Skull Mike and I will be on another. You can tag each other out as much as you want, every hand if you want. And one on the felt. Norman and Lon, one will be on the felt, one will be in the bunker. Same with me and Mike. And I believe Doug Polk will also be in the bunker on Wednesday night. So tune in. Jacks for Jeff raises to 85. Or the Jiggities, as we call them now. Queen Jack 7 and a set of jacks for Jeff.
Well, 25 is not enough incentive.
And Jeff, the gentleman from the Washington, D.C. area. Jeremy is a friend of Jeremy's who played on the stream on Saturday. Jeremy was giving him a tour, showed him the live stream table about an hour before the stream got started. So Jeremy's friend sitting over there in the 6th seat.
I would have took it down and then put it back up.
Doug making the announcement that every Wednesday he'll either be playing or commentating or both.
Ooh, Doug pops into the chat.
Yeah.
Welcome.
He just walks
Yeah,
in.
he's going to be having his own game on Fridays too, starting at 2 o'clock. Did you announce this already?
No,
Okay.
I was.
Just
I'll
came
let
out
you
today.
announce it.
Yeah, breaking news. Doug's going to have a game every Friday at 2 p.m. It's going to be an open list on Atlas, so if you're interested, you just call the front desk or if you have the Poker Atlas app. It's going to be a 5-5-10 game, so a little bit of a high stakes, and eventually going to try and graduate to potentially a 10-20 game or 25-50 down the road. So if you like high stakes, no limit poker and you want to play with Mr. Polk, the lodge is your place to do it every Friday starting at 2 o'clock.
Open ender for Cam. Pair of kings for Dapper Dewey and
Even own a car?
pair of queens for Huggy.
Don't
little something something for everybody.
When I went back to the city,
All 4 years
gave up my dog.
There's the 6 of clubs.
You don't need
You don't need one. You want to go outside the city? You got a
Kings
friend with a car?
way in the lead here.
Plus, you know I have a driver.
Ooh, you have a driver.
Yes, Dylan. Dealers can play on their off
That'd be
days.
a terrible joke, isn't
There.
it? There it is. I was
Knew
like,
it.
I knew
If
he was
they're- if they deal and they go home for a few hours, they can come back and play too.
I'll go
So
out with you. You say, oh, great, my driver will pick you up. You're like, oh, my driver.
a lot of dealers like to play here. There's a 4 of diamonds. And now 2 pair for Dapper Dewey, wearing his
60% of the time.
very nice white
Well, they've already
sport
said
coat.
yes. No, they've already said yes to the date.
I know you take that.
Yeah, and then they say no.
No. Well, not New York. They seem to like
If they
that.
say no to that,
They're
then
very
you don't want to go
superficial.
out with them anyway.
They say no, then, yeah, I really don't want to go out with them. It's like a job. New York City, the girls, believe me.
I've been there. I told you.
Oh, you know. They want a resume first. Oh, now I'll date you.
Huggy here thinking about making a call with a queen, but I think he's going to get away.
In every fucking big city these days.
He knows deep down inside that his pair of queens here is no
Say
good.
another word, but,
Nobody ever wants to be bluffed on a stream game.
not you.
Worried about what people might say, people might think, but oh, Huggy now
Reaching
reaching
for
for chips, and
chips.
he pays it off. Goes against his instinct. Definitely was telling him to fold, but
Wonder if
ends up
that's
paying
going to be
him
on
off.
his vlog.
Bang.
Got to show some of the losers.
You
too,
got
right?
to. Those are the vlogs I like the best, is when people show that sometimes they do lose like everybody else. Adam, thank you very much for that comment. Hope you had a great holiday too. Renee, how are you? Lots of people in the chat, over 1,100 right now. The overtime number, folks, on or before 10:30 is 600.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
Howie the Kid, look at the kid there, rebounding after a rough Saturday evening. He really didn't lose that much on Saturday in that big game, but didn't play that well, and he'll be the first one to tell you. Played a little bit timid, perhaps a little bit nervous first time on table 11.
Under the lights.
And now it's his second time, and now he is the table captain, the table boss. And All-in Sebastian, he's usually pretty active, but he hasn't had much to work with tonight. He says enough's enough. I'm going to make this call on the button with a 5 deuce of spades.
Here comes the flop. Ace, king, deuce, rainbow. Pair of aces for Jeff.
35.
All-in Bastion is the one who makes the bet, 35. Jeff's going nowhere. 6 of diamonds. Three outs for All-in Bastion. He continues to make the bet.
Yeah, this is not going to get through. Not enough. 55. Likely heading to a check river unless Bastion really wants to turn this deuce into a bluff. Now the diamonds get there, Broadway gets there. A bet doesn't really make much sense. The line a little fishy. Goes check, and the ace is good. Getting excited for Wednesday, Rick, I must admit.
I definitely do.
Can't wait to check raise or perhaps river bluff Norman Chad.
How are we going to do as a team? We've never been
We're gonna do
a
great.
team. We've been a
We're-
tag team in the commentary booth.
Yeah, we're a team 3 times a week. What are you talking about?
Team sandwich.
I don't know. I was thinking, I don't know if I like team sandwich. It doesn't strike fear in your opponents. I want to be a little bit more nasty,
I know, right?
All right.
a little bit more intimidating. You are
It also looks
the king of
horrible, like,
nicknames,
when it
so
catches up to
get
a
in the
ball.
lab, think about it, watch some video of your opponents, perhaps take a visit to upswingpoker.com, learn a thing or two before Wednesday. You have some homework, and then come back and let's just crush souls.
In 35 years of playing poker, I've tried everything but practicing lessons.
You don't have to like.
Well,
I have a good.
there's always time to start. How's that sound?
I can do it out.
We have a 3-bet to 170 with K9 Wolf.
I was ready for it. I know, yeah.
He thought he had the 7 deuce. No such thing.
Thank you.
I had a pair earlier. That was exciting.
How'd it go?
Didn't work out.
I'll let you answer that. Darren asked, what does aggression frequency percentage represent?
Let's see who lasts the longest.
Amount of times you're putting money
Man, we
and
played
leading,
stand-up game forever.
being the first one to put money into the pots, you know, on flop and the turn, etc.
Whereas VPIP, you can be the leader or the follower as long as you're volunteering putting in pot.
Correct.
Call 530.
Field goals? What kind of shit is this?
Sounds about right. This year college football has been kind of boring.
Ace, queen, 5.
Good for the under.
Good for the under, you're right.
Skittles. Pair of aces for Huggy.
50 something, yeah.
That 40.
Going to make it 40.
Call. Call 40.
Second half's gonna be like 18.
Call. Fold. Fold. 3 players.
Are they like looking at this for targeting?
Stop it.
Looks like it.
What is that in his chest? What do you want from
6 of diamonds here on the turn. Still
him? Didn't even hit his
the ace in the lead.
I like that you're like also.
Cam could be in a little bit of trouble, might have a hard time there, and Bastion is going to bet his queen. Fires out 60.
So I'm saying we're all just.
Yeah, exactly. Great television, guys.
Yeah, I know. Everyone watching.
Wow, that's a very nice compliment from Coffee
I think
and Trance. Says Doug Poker. You probably won't see this, but you were the sole motivation for me to improve at poker.
But that's my opinion.
Pretty nice compliment for
Just
Doug.
like an asshole. Everybody's got one.
Heads up, ace 8 versus queen 10.
We like share an asshole.
Like, you and I, we might. We might. Are you into that?
What's that?
Huggy is going to win this hand with his aces.
Whatever, man. I'm not gonna knock anybody for being in it.
Best hotel room. I see people are asking about that. Please visit the lodgepokerclub.com. There's a list of about 5 or 6 hotels, all within a close radius of the club.
Probably 40 or 50 hotels within 5 miles. The closest one's the Marriott, about 1 mile from the Round Rock Marriott. The Home Suites is a nice one, very close. And Huggy is going to win this pot. But check our website first. There's a nice Holiday Inn right up the street. So anywhere in North Austin or Round Rock, you will be within a stone's throw of the lodge.
And then one lucky person could stay at Rick's house in the guest bedroom.
Guest bedroom.
You just got to like his jokes, or at least pretend that you do. And then you're all set. His wife will make you breakfast.
Pancakes.
French toast?
Pancakes. My wife likes
I
pancakes.
want French toast.
Let's go.
French toast is good.
French toast or pancakes might have a debate here. An early 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't.
Good.
1 for pancakes, 2 for French toast. You only get to choose 1. It's your last meal on planet Earth. 1 for
And those are your
pancakes.
choices.
I'm going number 2.
I hope you don't go number 2. But a bumble bump. There you go.
Mr. Nemi joins us in the chat. A good evening to you, sir. He's hoping Brad buys a condo so then they could crash there. That's probably a good idea, sir. Racer Nerd puts in a 1, a bunch of 2s, a couple 1s. Jazzbo, French toast is a 2, pancakes are 1. Come on, Jazzbo. Nemi likes French toast, that a boy.
Expect.
I think French toast is winning this battle.
Well, that wasn't my uncle. Yeah, full time.
Wow.
Can you like both?
You can like both, but that wasn't the question.
To raise and take it.
You can
No
only
way you
choose
guys-
1.
I figured 4 ways for sure, minimum.
Maybe we should invest in an international house of French toast.
The French toast. 778.
Trips for
Trips.
notorious TJ.
Notorious.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Fires out a $125 here with the dirty Jack 7 off, but Nobody with enough to continue there. Howie the Kid here with some overs, thinking about it, but he's going to be end up folding. But it does seem a little suspicious because the small blind, right?
Victorious wants what's on the button.
Look at him trying to sell it that he's after that, but he really has it. The 7 is good. He's not going to show it. He
Shows it, and he scoops what's on the button. The small blind button bonus goes to TJ.
I think in an upset, that was probably like a
You don't know me. You don't know
1-8 upset, you know, March Madness style. French Toast won that debate there.
Yep.
Pancakes go down in an upset.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with either one. I'm not upset either one wins.
It's kind of like coming to the lodge and winning or losing. You still have a good time, right?
I'd rather win.
But you can't go wrong losing.
No, you can't go wrong coming to the lodge.
Wow. Joke of the night in about 5 minutes now that we got our 1s and 2s all warmed up. Action starting to heat up here. Monday Night Poker from the lodge in Round Rock.
Got a lot of famous people in the chat tonight. In addition to our usual famous people. 3-bet to 160 is Brandon.
Brandon's been pretty quiet here. Decent amount of dead money out there. Senses some weakness, so he's going to attack it here in early position. Makes it large. Don't see anybody making this call except for Notorious maybe, even though it's 5 deuce. He's sometimes very, very sticky, but he lays it down, and Brandon will take it.
Everybody folded for
I want a hand.
You know who makes a mean French toast? Nina does. You say Rocky makes some good pancakes?
Yes.
At least we weren't playing stand-up.
We might have to have a brunch date with the significant others and really decide once and for all which one's better.
We could do that.
Maybe on the Super Bowl if you get invited to the Super Bowl party. Currently, you're not invited.
My goodness.
But maybe we could change your mind. Playoffs are still just haven't even started yet. I could change my mind. If you win, if you stack Norman Chad on Wednesday, then all is healed in the world.
I saw it. Ron McCarron's Twitter. He was on top of a mountain skiing today, and he'll be in Austin tomorrow. The guy lives a charmed life.
Wow,
6'4"
deuce.
deuce.
Where he was?
No, but he was on top of a mountain skiing.
Beautiful world.
8 of spades on the turn. Pair of deuces.
Yeah, nobody with much here. Bastion just still putting money into the pot. It's the best hand, bluffing with the best of it.
After the next hand, joke of the night, one if you like it, two if you don't, everyone knows the rules. A few-minute warning for any kids in the room.
Oh, wow. Going
R
or potentially X tonight.
No, never X, but
Never
some
X?
of these jokes, I wouldn't want a 5-year-old listening to this joke, so.
What do you call your G.I. Joe Barbie joke that was a 3-run shot over the green monster? What was that rating? Was that R?
PG-17.
Ah. Not even R?
Not even R.
Raise 35.
Okay. E's going to make it a little bit more expensive to go. Makes it 35 here. Suited 6-5 of spades. TJ's got his run good coin there. That's the DQ skull and slick coin, special edition. Big slick for Dapper Dewey in position. Doesn't even want to put in a 3-bet. Would have liked to see him make this a little bit more expensive. Or even Jeff. Everybody treading lightly, perhaps on the tricycle with training wheels. King 8-7 Skittles. Top pair for 3 opponents, so time to get some money into the pot. E with the worst of it. Open-ended, though. Makes it 65 to go, and Dapper Dewey with the boom makes it 300 to go.
By the way, this joke was I heard on a Super Dave Osborne documentary. Super Dave from Curb Your Enthusiasm, Mr. Funkhauser.
King Jack would have got there. The straight does not get there, and Dapper Dewey has the check mark. What will E do? Pot at triple sevens. E first act knows his 6 high is no good. Will a large bet get through? He elects it will not. Dapper Dewey now confident in his holdings. Going to go for a little bit of river value. Makes it milky.
And looks away. So here it is. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. This one was from the Super Dave documentary. It's bedtime for Billy, and he opens his parents' bedroom door and sees his father dressed as a train conductor and his mother dressed as a clown. They're making love. His father says, "Billy, what are you doing? Get out of here." He says, "It's time for my bed." Father says, "Go to bed and I'll come in a minute." 20 minutes later, the father goes to tuck Billy in, and right as he gets to his door, he hears screaming coming from Billy's door. He opens the door, and Billy is in bed having sex with his grandmother. And his father says, "Billy, what are you doing?" Billy says, "Yeah, it's not so funny when it's your mother." There's the joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
Big stack is this number.
29.
Skull Mike gives the crickets. He never listens to a joke. It has to be 30 seconds or less for Skull Mike.
A little preoccupied there, I'm not going to lie mid-joke, but you're talking about having, I believe you're talking about having sex with grandmothers and mothers, and that just turns me off immediately, so that's a 2 for me. No thank you.
Lots of ones coming in.
No thank you on that one.
Lots of ones, few twos.
It's a ground ball to the shortstop.
Stephen Reisman gives a 1. Remember, this was Super Dave Osborne's joke, not mine.
No thank you.
Yeah, not 6. Just 5.
The guy in seat 1, that's counted.
Josh, only vote once, thank you. Couple people laughed, couple people liked it, couple ones, couple twos. Kind of looks like the French toast pancake debate. Gross but hilarious.
Stephen Reisman says, "Mom gave it a 1. Skull, your mom gave it a 1.
I don't even want to think about that. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't paying attention.
You never do.
I just
Very rarely you pay attention.
I came in at the end, and I guess I came in at the wrong time. It's like when you open the door and you see things you're not supposed to see. I just shut the door immediately and went to the other room. Take a look at our chip counts. Stacks are growing tonight.
Actually, bring out Mike. Get you out of here.
Now it's 26.
Do we have to take money off if I'm only at 26 or no?
He said more than 26.
What's the difference? Why do we have to keep doing it?
Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys are enjoying the stream tonight. Overtime number is 600.
Ooh, Nerd Baller comes in strong with a number 1 and a $100 super chat. Nerd Baller gives me a 1.
That joke's right up Nerd Baller's, alley. Shout out to Lamborenzo. If you are a fan of his, he'll be on stream in the upcoming weeks as well.
I won't add it.
Lamborenzo, the legend.
He's got over 29.
No, it's fine. I won't add anything.
Tim says, "Why would you give these people $100? Chatsville,
He's been adding every time.
help us out here. Why would anybody give us a super chat?"
No, it's fine. I won't add anything.
Yeah, come on, Tim. Why would you even make a comment like that?
That's just mean,
Keep
Tim.
it positive.
I'm really hurt by that comment.
I'm adding 0.
Tim, if anybody wants to give you $100, I'm going to say go for it. You are a wise gentleman, I'm sure, educated, and you deserve that $100. So get that money, Tim.
My goodness.
Now Now you need to count my.
Why would? All right.
We are taking a look at the largest stacks here. Some players want to add on. So you can only add on up until the largest stack. I believe that's what's happening right now.
Jack S. loves the stream, watching from Toronto.
Appreciate you, Jack S. Only thing bad about you, Jack, is that you're probably a Maple Leaf fan. And I don't really like Maple Leaf fans.
They're harmless. Toronto make-beliefs. That's what I called them for when growing up. The make-beliefs.
There you go. I like it. Even a Bruin fan can needle the Leafs from time to time. Did you watch that football game last night by any chance?
Yes.
The
very
Raider
exciting.
Chargers game? That game was...
Couldn't have scripted the end of the season any better.
That game was unbelievable. Best game of the year. Oh, speaking of which, too. You know who I bumped in out there? Looks like E's racking up. And Little Birdie told me that mixing it up is on deck. And also Sarah Mick is out there grinding on the 1-2 streak.
She's practicing.
I saw her put all the money in.
Nerd Baller says, sorry, Tim, with another $101 super chat.
Yeah, it's not $100. It's $101, Tim. So get it right.
Nerd Baller.
Let's go. That's right, Tim. The chat has our back, Tim. Come on, you're welcome here, though. Anytime, Tim. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, if you love live poker, a little bit of banter, this is your channel, your place to be. Howie the Kid here with pocket sevens, and Huggy makes it 260 just with queen high. So pot building, and Howie not going to get pushed around tonight. Makes the call. Here we go. Checks it on over 10 of spades. Going to be a little bit harder to play these sevens out of position now. Does Huggy have the double barrel? It's going to have to be all in. No, he slows down, checks it.
King of clubs as we wave goodbye to E.
A good bluff card.
Howie with the sevens.
Come on, Huggy. Huggy makes it very large on the flop here. Let's get after it here. I'd love to see the jam. There he goes. All in and snap fold from Howie. So well played. Huggy gets the bluff through.
I had a pair.
Fair what?
Pair of kings.
Kings?
Yeah.
Huggy's lying.
I had a feeling.
The old stream lie, which is always
What'd you fold? You folded higher than that?
it's always proved wrong 30 minutes later.
What's the replay?
Wow, look at Huggy there with a giggle, a laugh. Oh, I rivered a king. That is bullshit.
I thought you might be folding.
Bullshitter. But this is the game of poker. And
Yes, CG. The answer to your question is yes. Mike and I do receive the super chats after YouTube takes their share. Mike and I do that. So we appreciate it. It's not necessary, but those who do, and we've just, it's been so generous, the amount of super chats we've received since March, and we thank everyone who's ever done that. It means a lot. Even if you have never done it, you mean just as much. But if you've given us a super chat,
Yeah, he was trying to like do.
really means a lot.
got the straddle on.
And when he did play, he lost. He's like a baby. Well, his name is E. Baby. Let's pick on the guy who left.
Ace-10 Jack.
Top
Cowboys
two.
for Notorious.
Top two for Dewey here. And Notorious here going to bet 75. Don't love the bet into so many people here. Wants to see where he's at. Does have the King of Hearts, so can perhaps rep the nuts if another heart peels. But he's going to thin down the field. But Dewey going absolutely nowhere. To a turn we go heads up between the 2 and the 3 seed. 7 of spades. TJ slows down. Dewey quickly reaches for a barrel of green. Makes it 200.
Silvericious with $1.02
There we
super
go.
chat. Thank you, Silvericious.
Thank you very much. That seems to be the number tonight, 102. How will Notorious tread here? He's a very wise player, knows he's up against an ace here, at least. He's blocking Broadway. Would have loved to seen a heart on that turn, not a spade. And TJ's going to go after it here, reaching for a large amount of black chips, and Dewey's not going to be pushed around. 800 here, slows down Dewey. You see Dewey looking at the board and thinking about it, but he's reaching for blacks and says, TJ, I play on this stream all the time.
Ugh.
It's the battle of the nice jackets. One leather, one blazer, ace of spades. Now it's
Boat
about
City.
aces full. How far does TJ want to go here? If you are a fan of TJ, please close your eyes. Likely to rip it here. Oh, he slows down. Good on him for waving the white flag. Surrender. Now Dapper Dewey. The boom is coming.
500.
500 is announced.
How do I get myself into this shit?
TJ not happy about how he played this hand. Dapper Dewey makes it very, very milky. 500 might get TJ to call here. TJ doesn't like to fold. Another ace, unlikely that your opponent's holding one, but Dewey has it, and he also has a jack to boot. TJ beating hearts, beating a jack.
Only thing I can beat is something stupid, like Jack 10. I can beat Jack 10.
TJ trying to talk himself through it.
He didn't raise the flop. Ace Jack, Ace 10.
Shaking his head consistently.
Random ace. Do you really call 800 was a random ace?
Look at the pain, the agony. It's like this man had some sour Chipotle. But he's on table 11.
Under the lights.
And he's about to torch $500. It looks like.
After this hand, breaking news.
Breaking news, breaking news. Come on, TJ, get away from this one time. Makes the call. Dewey will get max value. Breaking news? Are we in overtime?
Breaking news. During that hand, the Lodge live stream officially over 28,000 subscribers.
Thank you and who?
Thank you, and most especially you.
Yes. Thank you very much, folks. If you are
unbelievable, folks,
not a subscriber, please join the party 3 times a week at a minimum. And we usually stream for 3 hours unless we hit our like goal, which tonight is 600.
We're at 438
yes.
with 920. So
1 hour to go.
About 162 more, and we'll go and promise you overtime.
Like the river, though.
Haven't not missed overtime since we started the shows back up in 2022. 2022 is the year of overtime.
Yeah, like a 4 o'clock.
Dapper Dewey, even though he's a little sad and upset, he's winning $2,900 tonight.
It's a good showing.
Put a smile on that face, Dapper Dewey.
All business. All business, Rick. No time to celebrate. The session is not over. More pain on the horizon.
How much is this? 25.
Jazzbo, 30K by Wednesday. Calling your shot, Jazzbo. Who knows? Who knows?
Yes, raise 25, 4 players.
Gary C., come on now. Stop crying in the corner.
Man, Gary C.
Be proud, excited. We need to throw a little pity party for you, Gary. Come on now. You're better than that.
Guinness Book World Record holder of chatter who's been banned by more streams.
Not here. Not us.
Never banned by us.
We appreciate all, and we take pride in how loyal we are to the chat, and everybody's so well behaved and really appreciates our success and our entertainment that we provide to all of you, because we are nothing without the loyal members and all 28,000 subscribers.
Iowa Bernie says, looking forward to making it out to the lodge. And
got Iris coming into the box,
Iris,
making her stream debut. Iris.
Look at Clayton, the tallest dealer in the country. He's off the screen. His head is off the screen. In comes Iris. Look at the new chair we got. We won that from the doing so well on our military appreciation night where we raised $3,900 for the Wounded Warrior Project. We did so well, Wounded Warrior Project sent us that chair. I'm going to use it as a dealer chair for the time being. We may give it away to one of the many, many veterans that plays here at the lodge someday soon. But for right now, we're going to use it as a dealer chair. Nakia wants to give the quadratic formula to TJ to turn his night around. Quadratic formula? Lodge hoodie plus lodge hat plus lodge t-shirt plus lodge coin equals chips. Ron Milby says, can't wait to watch Rick crush the game this week. I hope so. I hope I do okay. Ren's review with the $100 super chat. Sunday 12K freeze-out results placed. First out of 109.
11 hours of play, and Ren takes it down. That boy, Ren. Haven't seen you on the tournament streets. Haven't had you on stream since the new year, so you know my number, my email. Message me, Ren. We miss you on the big games, and we got to get you in the mix with all that new money. Congratulations.
Ren's review. Thank you so much, and congratulations to you.
Don't get started. Don't ask that question.
He's got like 32.
Yeah, like 32.
4 playing.
4 players on this hand, and it is King 7-7. Another fortunate flop for Notorious.
What's that $1 doing in there? It's a 2-5 game.
Trip sevens.
I thought it was the $500
Well said. Well said.
Did that again earlier tonight with trip sevens.
Yeah. Notorious was kind of building a little bit of momentum there until he torched a bunch of his stack over there to Dewey.
Boat now for Notorious, but
he doesn't like that.
Doesn't
king.
like it. There's the bet. And a call from Notorious. And he's going to take it down.
Chris the Cop, very likely that DQ rolls with his own chair. He's going to be playing on 3 streams this month, so he's going to bring the whole arsenal, I'm sure. TJ takes it down, finally. Do you think that bottle of whiskey gets killed by the end of the stream?
One thing TJ can do is kill a bottle of whiskey.
The rest of the table is not really indulging. And that's mixing it up, mixing poker. Sits down in the 8th seat, fresh from Choctaw.
We played together, right?
Nice to see buddy old Mixon in the house.
Bob Casey Ariel just slips in the back door. Hello, Bob Casey.
Oh, thanks, man.
What's up, Bob? Good evening.
I don't like playing against you tonight, Mixon.
1,200 of our best friends are in the live chat tonight. And look at all that money stacking up on the button, folks. That is the small blind button bonus. Right now, the only person who can win all that money is TJ. He's in the small blind. If he wins this hand, he scoops it all for himself.
Yeah, that's building.
I've got 2571.
And what's interesting is that Mixon and TJ are going to be partners on Wednesday. You know that, right?
Yes.
So you have a tag team unit right here playing against each
I
other
want to
on
see
Monday.
mixing it up go against
TJ all in.
Sarah, Mick.
Yeah. Big Bet says the bottle's going to be killed.
Andrew Nemi just hanging out in the chat. Thanks, Andrew.
Guy with the fewest red. He's got like no red left.
He'll be here at the end of the month along with Brad Owen.
I think TJ's going to
all
win
the
this
owners.
hand. He's just going to get after this bonus there. The bonus is getting big.
I give you too many. Thanks. Okay. Heads up.
Flop comes Queen 9 tray, couple of spades, pair of queens
It
for
helps. It helps when you have it.
Notorious.
And your opponent's just holding 6 high. From the small blind, Does Bastion want to play some defense here and says you're just after that bonus money here? Perhaps just goes blast off with 6 high. Nope, but he surrenders and TJ will win all that money on the button.
And you got that.
It's the only way I'm still in this game.
Show us garbage. Show us the garbage. Show Barbie.
Marco Lou, how you doing?
The other one.
You gotta watch the stream, but that you didn't
The
want
other
to
one's
watch.
the queen. That's out.
You don't want people seeing what you're gonna do. How you wanted me to show you both my cards every hand?
Not every hand, just the hands that, you know, that mean something.
So maybe said 25, 79. But yeah, when he gets that.
Slick Rick Skull Mike here on a Monday night. Cumulative winnings, Dapper Dewey up 2,800. Throwing the party right now is our friend from Idaho, Notorious TJ, down 1,200. Mixing it up. When have you ever seen that? Just came to the table, losing 0, winning 0.
When have you ever seen that? Are you serious with a question like that, Rick?
To win 0? Only 0? Either up or down, nothing?
It's because he hasn't played a hand
That's
yet.
what I'm saying. He just came to the table. Listen, young Padawan.
It happens all the time when new people come to the table.
I'm saying for mixing it up.
All right, we'll
We'll
move on.
You need to move on.
We'll move on.
Yes, C8 is back. He has 25.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff as always. I had a rough day a little bit, but always a little bit better when I'm here in the booth with you, Rick.
I know.
Like 5:30 probably.
The peanut butter in my jar. I'm not going to get all soft on the chat now. I'm not going to get all soft.
Voken Urkert from Scotland. You're going to want to tune in and see one of your countrymen will be on the felt on Wednesday. Scotland. We call him Scotland.
Oh, you're like a star, huh?
No.
He'll be on one of the teams.
Not at all. Where did that take place?
With TM. Wow, what a team that is.
Right north of, yeah, about 400.
Bastion here with the 10s. How about for a sandwich? I'll take the, oh, there's a 4 already dead. No bet, no bet. Not fair.
No bet.
No bet.
Did you get in today?
Yes.
Lorenzo's car into the chat. Monotone ace-9-5 clubs here. Clubs for both pocket pairs.
I did last week. Not well.
He's not talking about it, is he?
Just hoping to make up for it here, not going well so
Cam lets it go.
You lost a couple of big ones.
How many more buttons do you gotta win?
Like, just let it load up every round and I'll take it.
Cool, yeah.
To survive the bluffs I call. That aren't actually bluffs.
Not enough. Or just enough. Full of jacks is pretty much
That
nuts
was
for that
the
boy.
nuts.
Yeah.
That was the nuts.
Hello, Wes Cutchell. How are you doing in the chat? On to the next hand.
Mixing it up, gonna waste no time here, gonna get after it. 10-8 off.
Howie the Kid. Ace-8 suited. Raises it on up. 3 bets to 100.
Very close to 500 likes, folks. We need 600 for overtime, so if you have not smashed that like button, do so now or after this hand. Let's get over 500 and on our way to 6. Howie the Kid and mixing it up.
Iris will give us a flop. 10-6 Jack. Skittles. Mixing it up with a pair of 10s, but Howie the Kid makes it 75. Howie this kid with his New York accent needs an interpreter sometimes.
I understand. I speak fluent New York.
Mixing it up, says, I call. I sit down, I call.
Middle pair tens.
Q for 1-3. Q 1-3.
3 of hearts on the turn. Doesn't change much. Mixon checks it on over to the kid here. How will he elect to pursue? He's going to fire the double barrel and goes for about 300. Now look at him, not even staring at Mixon, saying, please fold, please. Let me just win this pot, please fold. Looking like a statue. Oh, it's 225. I thought it was 325. It's 225. Can Mixon sniff this out?
Just sat down.
And he looks
calls.
like his spidey senses are right. Pair of tens, the best hand. He makes the call.
Just trying to get rid of all these red chips real quick.
Oh,
Donate
good,
them down
good.
there to
I appreciate it.
Not worth your time.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Two gentlemen talking to each other as we await the river.
There's the river. 9-ball.
Mixon not folding here. He's going to check it over, and let's see if Howie wants to hang himself, because Mixon will not be folding. Maybe Mixon goes for a little bit of a blocker type bet. Debating. He hasn't checked yet.
Jared, thanks for that compliment.
And Mixon is going to lead this river. Goes very large. It's a little bit larger than I would have gone there. It's going to work.
Comes into the game, picks up money. This is what Mixon does.
I don't know what card he showed. I think he showed the 8.
I think he showed the 8 too.
I don't really know what Mixon's trying to accomplish with that $625 bet.
That's probably the only way
You know?
to get me off it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you're kind of committing yourself if the kid a kid wants to jam there. Your hand's very vulnerable.
Who knows?
Had a lot of showdown value, so I don't mind just going check or check call. Or if you're gonna lead, I would have led for a smaller sizing.
Oh, by the way, did they tell you
But
what
nonetheless, mixing it up no longer at 0, now up 412.
Wes Cutchell with the pro tip. Watch your opponent while calling if you can.
I would like wanted to tell you mid-hand, but I was like, that feels inappropriate.
There you go.
I'm glad you didn't.
Aaron for 1-3. Aaron 1-3.
Poker night at the Lodge on a Monday in the middle of the winter time. Get cozy on your couch, wherever you're watching from, tablet, TV. We thank you for joining us here at the Lodge Live. 28,000 subscribers tonight, on our way to 30,000 by the end of the week, we're hoping. King 4, 3, 2 diamonds. Flush draw for Cam. A pair for Huggy.
Open-ender for Jeff.
And the open-ended for Jeff. So a little bit of something for everybody here. Huggy bets 10, Jeff calls. Everybody treading lightly here. Awaiting the turn card that could bring action, hopefully.
Jack of hearts.
Now a flush draw for Jeff.
He's
gonna bet full pot.
40.
Cam going nowhere, and he's carving out raising chips. So here we go. Both players with combo draws here, flush and straight draws.
Nick from Yuma. Watching for the laptop, phone, TV, and PlayStation.
That's right. As he should. That's why we need all 4 of those likes. And Jeff makes the call, so should be an exciting river card here. Let's hope it's a red one. It's black.
Nope. And the
ace high is good.
ace high.
Jeff shuts down, goes check. Cam is going to turn his ace high, the best hand, into a bluff, and he takes it down.
Bianca says she's watching on the TV, chatting from her phone. I love the multi-use streamers. Thank you, Bob. we are pretty pumped. We've obviously, the huge announcement last Monday has played a huge part. We were doing pretty good, and then bam, an announcement comes on Monday. We grow by 50% in 1 week.
540 likes, so about 60 away from overtime, folks. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel out, gets this stream out to some new viewers that might have not already heard about the noise and the news, perhaps living under a rock somewhere in Argentina or maybe in Maryland. Hit that like button and let them find this channel.
Orange Folius, you missed them. Both Ryan DePaulo and Jeff Boski were here just a few months ago.
Whiskey barbecue.
Good friends of ours.
Whiskey barbecue going at it.
Heads up.
Team Whiskey Barbecue, and this is what we have. Mixing it up first, TJ. Heads up.
All spades. Mixing Up has a spade.
There's Georgia with a touchdown.
Heads up.
This is going to be a tough team to play against, Rick, on Wednesday. I hope you are taking your notes. These two gentlemen are battlers. They like to win every hand they're involved in. Nobody likes folding, and they have a lot of heart and a bunch of balls to get after it when they have nothing.
There's the king for mixing it up. Notorious has nothing. Jack high. And folds.
Good hand mixing poker.
Thanks, man.
That's why you're the best.
Folks, anybody watching this stream, if you want to come on down, perhaps play on the stream for the first time in your life, perhaps you think you're better than all these players and you want to win some money, perhaps you just want to have a good time and visit the lodge for your first time and see how you're doing on stream, visit thelodgelive.com, see the scroll on the bottom of your screen, fill out the questionnaire, or message me directly on Twitter or Instagram at SkullMikePoker.
Nixon only plays in that.
Peter, you're right. Why
It's just.
would you lie about being good friends?
Don't watch any YouTube clips.
Like to
though.
think.
He's not mixing it up.
They're our
It's
friends.
false.
Who?
False advertising.
DePaulo and Boski. At least they said
Yeah.
goodbye and
They're your
see you
friend.
later, friend.
Why would, there's nothing to lie about.
Just saying.
Y'all look too fast.
Georgia up 13-9. Late in the third. Multitasking here in the bunker.
Josh, this is a match to stack game. The max you can buy in when the game starts is $1,000. And then at any point in time, you can match the largest stack at the table. R.L. Stanton with a very wise comment. If you like tacos, hit the like button. Absolutely.
Of course, there's the flop. All diamonds. Steel wheel alert. And a flush for Huggy. Just flops a flush. Dapper Dewey, though, and Howie the Kid, both with higher. A chance for a higher flush if another diamond comes.
Huggy not going to slow play this at all. Multi-way wants to start building his diamonds. Doesn't want to see any more diamonds on the turn here or river. And has some interested parties here as Cam with his 2 pair makes the call and the other diamonds are chasing. Also an ace to go with Dapper's hand, so he is involved. And another ace is going to be hard for Dewey to get away here. And he's going to lead large, goes 300. Board is paired here, so not really a card that Huggy wanted to see, but he's not going to be folding here. He's going to make the call.
Cam lays his 2 pair
Nut
down.
diamond here for Howie the Kid as the ace of diamonds already out there on the flop. So, but nope, now that the board is paired, he's going to get away, no longer going to chase for 300. Dewey needs an ace or a queen, and that's not going to help him.
Doesn't come. So flush from start to finish
Dapper
is the
Dewey
best as long as he stays in.
slows down here. If he checks here, you got to feel confident that you still have the best hand, Huggy. I like the bet. I'm very happy he did not check behind, not afraid of the board pair, and gets an additional 425. So well played there from the 5 seeds.
Another one for the vlog.
Very unlikely that you're losing if you're in Huggy's position, even after Dewey leads turn. But then once he checks river, you got to feel pretty confident that you're holding the best hand. And a lot of players there would check behind, worried about the board being paired, but I'm very happy that Huggy elected to fire.
I figured somebody on an ace there.
594, and then we got a super chat. Lamborenzo's car, $10.01. Hi Lambo, hi Andrew, hi Slick, hi Skull. Great job, everyone. My allowance is smaller, LOL. Lamborenzo's car. And we are 5 away from overtime, folks. Let's see if we can get there right now. If you haven't hit the like, let's get us to overtime right now. 5 away, folks.
But I don't think Louis can get off a queen diamond. If that turn is a diamond.
Still 5 away.
I guess you could have got off your hand.
Possibly.
If another diamond hits,
then I
you can get off that hand.
Yeah, I thought he might.
Who wants to be the one to put us into overtime? We're 3 away now.
15?
There we are. We're overtime.
We go to overtime.
Yes. Got there with about...
From the blue line, top shelf, where Mama keeps the cookies.
There you go, the Thin Mints. Oreos, chocolate chip, whatever you fancy. It's up there on the top shelf. 40 minutes early, we're going OT tonight. Thank you, Chatsville.
You did it. Kept the streak alive. And all in bash, you're mixing it up with Gretzky tried on the in the small blind button bonus to just take it down right then. All in Bastion with 9-10.
I pulled in, I pulled in 50. Yeah, no, he might have. Where did I get this 25 from? You're right. Because I already pulled in his 50.
All right, so 225 is the bet. Iris will pull it all in. Heads up, mixing it up. Also eligible for what's on the button.
Silverlicious, $2 super chat. Looking forward to the stream on the 24th.
Seti Maggette for mixing it up. Thank you, Silvericious.
Yep, a good board there for a set of 9s, hoping and praying that your opponent has an ace or a king. Bastion just with the case 9, and he's going to snap call.
Snap call and shows the bad news. All in Bastion.
Waiting patiently all night for his moment to strike and picks the absolute worst time. Gets snapped off.
2 pair.
And felt it.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Bastion thinking about how he could have played that better.
Okay, I'll reload it.
Bastion going to get more chips. He is not done with this evening.
So if you could lay off, that'd be great.
Bob Casey Ariel, we are watching the stream on a 92-inch television.
Yeah, it wraps around. But you know what? We've talked about a camera in the bunker. Now with ownership that it's going to be spending a lot more time in the bunker, we may have to seriously look at that. You don't want to see Skull and I, but maybe they will want to see when Andrew, Brad, and Doug are in the bunker. So we'll have to explore that.
Got me 39, like 39. Really,
I missed it. Did you mix it up?
He flopped the set like a jerk that he is.
So he did play the nuts.
Yeah, they are. First orbit. Not only does he flop the set, but he gets the button bonus too.
Appreciate it, buddy. Yep.
We like football, Nakia. But we are more, I am more of a hockey fan.
35.
I'm pretty knowledgeable in all sports. So if anybody wants to ask any sports-related questions, I can entertain those as well.
He's a much better player than I am.
Ain't gonna lie, I like college better than pros, but
I'm sure he is, but I didn't see it.
Who
doesn't like the NFL?
I like pro football better than college.
Not me.
Not a big fan of college football.
He doesn't have a stack.
Okay, he
Oh,
does.
he
So
made
he
it
has
100.
1,000 and he raised it to 100. One fold, two folds,
I'm batting it down.
four folds, five folds.
You're batting 1,000?
Yes, sir. You're not going to scoop the 100 in?
I figure it's easier. I'm adding it down.
Yeah, Damien. We'll spruce up. We'll have to sweep out the bunker when Norm and Lon come in
On 11.
on Wednesday. Make sure it's nice and tidy for the Hall of Famers.
Oh, okay. So 4 is adding on.
Might have to do that after tonight. After tonight's stream.
That was from him. I'll give you that 5.
Looking forward to it. What a
Thank you, right?
Yep.
if you haven't heard, on Wednesday night, Norm and Chad Lon McCarron will be on the stream. One will be on the felt, one will be in the bunker, same as me and Mike. We're doing a tag team cash game.
Now, when did we book them? How many months ago?
This was
It was a while back.
This was before the party to end all parties. Back in November, because Lon and Norm mentioned us on coverage of the World Series of Poker.
Yes.
They mentioned that they were coming back in November. So
Was it August?
I want to no.
September?
I want to say September, October-ish, somewhere in there. I don't know. I asked them both, had they ever done anything like this, and they said no. So
They've made appearances, but not.
yeah, no,
yeah.
they've never split time between felt and bunker, and that's.
I'm sure they're looking forward to it.
Yeah, they are. Thank you, Bob Casey. We heard everybody. Everybody wanted microphones on the table.
Yeah,
We did it.
We experimented with a bunch of different ways, and the Wizard and the rest of the team figured this was the best compromise. Everything sounds good. Rick and I do our best to stay silent when the players are talking about something interesting, and then we take the show the rest from there.
Queen 9-5 Skittles. Pair of queens for Notorious.
Gutter ball for Howie the Kid, backdoor clubs. Not a good board for Bastion. Action on TJ here from the big blind, and he is betting $275. Field goal for Bama, and we have a 1-point game in the national championship. As the clock hits 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. Bastion here stuck, and he is making the call here with ace high.
Yeah.
Very ambitious call here. This is going to cost Bastion a lot of money, unless somehow, some way, an ace peels on this turn.
Jackie Cole with the $10 super chat says, thank you for the hours of free entertainment. You help keep an old truck driver keep moving down the road. Stay safe, Jackie. Thank you for what you do.
Love to see a check here from TJ. Let Bastion put all his money in, way behind. And all in from TJ. Bastion can do nothing but fold here. No way ace high hero call is good on the turn. Lay it down. It's okay to lay it down there. Notorious TJ perhaps charging the 10 jack type of holdings.
Trying to follow my first team table.
Doesn't want to risk hearts peeling on this river, so doesn't have much more behind. Satisfied in the pot size, and he just rips it. In the box is Iris, Coffee Mom. She's well known here in the Austin area, a very fine dealer. First time on the stream for her. Usually we have Damon the Tatted One. Final table, Kevin. Of course.
No, you said.
Gotta have some more. Dealer Olympics, when that's going down. Another year? We'll wait another year.
Yeah. People love that.
We gotta get Clayton in that too.
It was very... It was...
Something different.
For how quickly you put that together, it was kind of well done. I'm just going to put that out there.
You did good. You were the real MVP. That was your
everybody
baby.
helped. But I'm just saying, it was
You were the
fun.
captain.
People didn't believe that it was going to be so much fun, and the dealers really got into it.
Bastion a little bit steamy right here. Definitely got a steamer brewing. Trying to chase some of his losses and forcing things a little bit. So hopefully he can rebound and get back into the green as we take a look at our winners tonight. Dapper Dewey, 1.9. It's come back to earth a little bit. Huggy, 1.7, mixing it up. Only been sitting down for about a half hour. Says, thank you very much, E. I will take that free money.
Dealer Olympics, you can go back a few, I think it was done on, we released it around Christmas time. The week between Christmas and New Year's, you can go and check the archives.
Yeah, we
It
have
says Dealer Olympics.
hundreds of videos in the archive. So if you're watching for the first time and you're enjoying the broadcast and you find yourself bored later on in the evening or perhaps tomorrow and you crave more Lodge Live, you can go back and watch all of our previous videos. Pocket Kings for Cam.
How about them Cowboys?
What's up, Troubles?
Welcome to the party, pal.
977. Sevens are hot tonight.
Up till now, I've had one every time though.
Ace of spades on the turn. All in, makes it 75, actually 50. Cam with his king, doesn't like the ace.
Jack high here, gutter ball on a paired board, dangerous, and he gets the 8, which is going to cost him some more money as Cam still has the best hand, unless somehow he could rep a 7 or an ace. Goes check, check, and Cam in the 9th seed will take down the pot.
You thought I was getting after that small blind.
Rusty, if you can't wait for Brad and Doug to come on the stream, they'll be on the stream together with Doug Polk on the 24th of this month. The plan is, at least the plan is, Doug Polk will be here weekly. He's going to have a Friday afternoon game for sure. He'll be here Wednesdays playing at the Lodge. And then monthly, Andrew and Brad will come to the Lodge and play with at the tables. Brad was saying that he's going to get a lot of his content, film a lot of his content from tables at the Lodge from here on out. So look for them monthly and look for Doug a couple times a week here at the Lodge. Doug lives in Austin.
And apparently not much poker.
Doug lives about 40 minutes away. He's doing a lot of whining, a lot of complaining, how he lives so far, and how his commute's so long. I think he needs to get tough.
Yeah?
He can deal with it. Put on some good tunes, perhaps maybe put on an old stream or two. Get in the car and then start stacking fools.
Absolutely.
He doesn't live that far, you know? Maybe not as close as you and I. Or maybe Doug just buys a second house right down the road.
Could be.
Airbnb 3 weeks out of the month, and then the final week Brad and Andrew stay there.
The 3 of them just ought to buy a condo just right near the Lodge. Just whoever's in town, that's who stays in it. Not my money, but it's their money. Brennan with the 8s will take down the pot.
Thank you, Chatsville, for smashing that like button and guaranteeing overtime tonight. Wizard, you hear me? I'm not going to knock on the door. We have solidified single overtime tonight, so you're in charge of that.
Uh-oh. 3 cards dealt. All cards will come back. Jeff said, are we going to play a round of pineapple?
name is Dapper Duty.
Yeah, you seen me win anybody?
You got that one.
If you want to be on the live stream, just get in touch with Skull Mike or go to thelodgelive.com and fill out a questionnaire. It's a brief questionnaire. Asks the games you like to play in, when you're going to be in town, and some other vital information. thelodgelive.com, or reach out to Skull Mike at skullmikepoker@gmail.com. Skull Mike Poker.
Twitter or Instagram. Plenty of
gmail.com.
ways to reach out to me and get involved in the action.
$225.
7 raises, 225 total. Eight folds, 9 folds.
Dewey calls the 3-bet from Bastion, and Bastion has been spiraling south, so not quite sure what he has right now. A mystery hand. Dapper Dewey heads up with a pair of 7s and has position on Bastion. He'll be first to act on an ace-5 deuce board. And Bastion rips it.
Don't know what he has.
300 to call for Dapper. What would Bastion be 3-betting here that Dewey has beat? Losing to all the ace-kings, ace-queens, aces, kings, queens, jacks, 10s, etc. Not beating much, except perhaps king-queen possibility, right? But we have just fired out a number of different hands that have you beat here. Only 300 to call, and it looks like Dapper Dewey's going to pay him off just to see, because Bastion is perhaps a little bit steamed up, and when your opponent is a little bit steamy, you got to keep him honest. And Dewey makes the call, so let's see what he has. I'm going to go with a...
Y'all can turn over your hand.
I'm going to go he has an ace. Ace-queen, ace-jack. What does he got? Not quite sure what he has. I'm guessing it's an ace.
I thought I saw an ace.
Let's see. Wizard will get the angle right, I'm sure, as we get a count.
God, that says the guy with 90% equity.
Oop, still quite not sure what he has. 9 of spades, and
And he
ace
did have
10.
an ace, ace-10. So the all-in is going to
Good hit. Good hit.
win the pot.
Well, what we got going on here is Bastion didn't read, his cards didn't scan, so it makes it hard for the graphics to award Sebastian the pot. So that's why we have a little bit of a delay here.
I'm just going to get 500 right now.
Iris, her first time on stream too, so perhaps not a little bit used to what happens here, but we'll keep the ball moving there, and Sebastian will take down that pot. Good for Sebastian. He needed that to stop the bleeding.
Thank you. Do you need a color up, you said?
Yeah.
Can I get a color up, please?
Jose Perez watching from Mexico. I received a bunch of emails recently from Mexico that people who have found the stream and enjoy the content. So hopefully you're spreading the word, Mr. Perez.
We've got a fan club in Guadalajara.
Slicky Ricardo lives there, opening up his own club soon.
Let me know.
Slicky Ricardo moved from Brazil to Mexico.
I have no idea.
Usually this way? Oh, this one's usually this slow. There's like a lot of breaks at the live stream.
Not usually. Not this.
Okay.
Actually, Wes, our cameras are not controlled by the software. Other streams are. The way the Wizard of Lodge has set up his is he controls all the camera angles. So that's not what happened there. So that is incorrect. Yeah, the Wizard of Lodge does a lot of great work. What you're seeing is, on our stream, who knows what will happen, but in our stream currently, he clicks on every camera angle. One person does
He's dead right now.
all the clicking of the camera angles, split screens, enters chip stacks. It's the way we do it on our stream and how it was set up originally.
You tried though, that's what matters.
I kind of did. I should have barreled turn.
9 calls.
A little behind the scenes of what goes on, what it takes to bring you our stream.
Baser 916, we're going to be running 100, 200 games. Saturday nights are often our big nights. These 2-5 games play a lot bigger than in your normal 2-5, so plenty of high stakes upcoming, especially the last week of January. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you subscribe to the channel.
9 calls. Heads up.
1,300 in the live chat.
We have a check in the dark. 3 bets, 300.
Dapper Dewey, I believe, fired out $300 on this Jack 7-6 board, and now Cam rethinking his pair of 10s. Folds them face up, the best hand, so Dapper Dewey gets one through. Shows it.
Can we see a smile, Dapper?
You're going to see it anyway.
He says we're going to see it anyway.
Alabama takes the lead here late. in the fourth,
Ryan,
early.
thank you for this subbing to the show. Brad will be here for sure the first time the whole week, the 24th through the 31st.
Yeah,
he will be either on the felt or in the booth the whole week with Brad, Andrew, and Doug.
A bunch in the future as well in the upcoming months. It's not going to be all the time, but there's going to be plenty of Brad, Andrew, and Doug, like Rick mentioned. So.
Thank you, TD Archer, for that comment. A new viewer says he's enjoying it. That's all we're doing. Folks, we don't take ourselves too serious. We like to have fun for 3.5 hours, 3 times a week. Will we make mistakes every now and then on calling a card? Yes, but we just hope we have fun. You know, life's
short.
Life's short. Have some fun. Laugh a little. It's not all serious. We do make mistakes. Hopefully you understand that, and we'll go from there.
Let's make it worthwhile.
Thank you, Ryan, for that comment.
2.5x.
Don't forget, folks, next month, Spring Mayhem starts February 22nd through March 7th. We're giving away $2.4 million in guarantees in our series, including in that a mystery bounty tournament, which is going to be exciting. A seniors tournament, a ladies event, and the main event, where we're guaranteeing $1.5 million.
All right, I'm on college.
That's all happening February 22nd through March 7th. Check out our website, thelodgepokerclub.com, for more information. 10-7-4, couple clubs. Straight draw for Notorious, looking for a 5-ball, 3 5s remain.
Was it? I don't know.
Just a little bit. I mean, not crazy, but just a little bit. I mean, 250 is a big bet on the flop for a C bet. You know what I mean?
Too expensive for Notorious to continue to fish for a 5-ball, I'd imagine, but he has calling chips in his hand. You can't get unstuck without putting chips into the pot, but pretty tough for TJ to continue here, especially after that speech talk.
Good night, Vulcan. Thank you for tuning in from across the ocean.
Good hand.
I'm going to see you later anyway.
Good hand. I wanted to get stupid. I really did. I had just enough to make me want to get stupid.
Talk stuff out of it.
I had a gutter.
Thank you.
You had a gutter?
Yeah.
I figured I had the best hand unless you were flipping set or something crazy.
If I had a better hand, I was not folding.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, if you came over the top, like, I still would have thought I had the best hand.
Over the top would have been pretty much all in.
Yeah.
Next time wash? Okay.
What's that?
Next hand wash. He's asking for a wash.
Saying he doesn't like dirty cards. So next time if I can wash them.
Stand up. Stand up.
Yeah. These cards have not been bouncing around me lately.
Battle for 10 and seat 9.
I don't think I'm catching it.
We love Canadians, big fans of Canada, big fans of all different countries. Anybody that enjoys our content, we appreciate it.
1 call. 2 calls.
TJ still has a half bottle. Don't think he's going to finish that by the end of the stream break.
5 bets, 15.
Never seen him leave with
6 calls.
any liquid in the bottle.
8 calls. 9 calls. And 1 call.
4 players to the flop. Iris, new to the stream, never before seen on our stream. King, king, deuce gives the flop.
7 checks. 9 checks. 1 check.
Lodge is BYOB.
5.
Anybody can bring their own booze here. We do not sell any booze here at the club, but you're free to drink your own.
And 1.
Also have food services here in the back and free soda for all.
3 players.
The Lodge Card Room, the best club in all of Texas and soon potentially the entire country. We're not the only ones saying it. Just read our reviews and hear what people are saying.
125 is the bet.
9 players.
Cam gets out of the way. Don't think Huggy's going anywhere with his. Ooh, he folds. Good bet from All In Bastion.
Small blind button bonus there.
Takes that nice stack of greenies.
Yeah, that's nice. That's close to 300 right there. That bluff gets through.
I mean,
You gotta put 25 of it back on there.
Ah, damn.
Come on, keep the
Can
game
we
going.
get checks on the live stream? Sweet one.
Iris doesn't know checks on 11, so she goes checks on the live stream. That's funny.
Oh, right, 11.
Okay, I'll reload it.
Under the lights.
Checks on 11.
Daniel Farrett.
Thank you, Mixon.
Thank you, Daniel.
Appreciate that, Daniel. Really means a lot. Welcome to the party. Tell your friends about this stream, any of your local card rooms. Word is spreading, and we appreciate that. The more viewers, the better. It gives us a little bit of energy to continue on. Sometimes 3-4 hours is a lot, especially next to Rick sometimes. But we make the best of it, and the more people gives us that extra boost we need to get to the finish line.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Howie's going home tomorrow. He definitely said he will be back to the Lodge Mahal. Had a good time here the last few days.
3 calls.
Said his mother is watching.
5 calls.
It's always good when mom watches.
7 bets, 95 total. 8 calls.
How much you said? 95?
9 calls. 95 total.
Danny, you can go back, and it's usually always around 9:15, so about an hour and 15 minutes once the stream starts. You can go back and check that out, see if you like it.
2 raises, 375 total. 3 folds. 5 folds.
Howie says,
Heads up.
they say Howie is Kramer from Seinfeld. Good,
Yes,
good comparison.
It is.
Very nice. Good call.
Surprised we didn't think about that sooner. That's exactly
Damn.
what it is.
I'm pissed that I didn't think of that. Ace 10-8.
I'm
Good
pissed.
call.
Pissed too.
300.
Master
He's
Carve.
100% Kramer. It's too late to change his name now.
Too late. Next time. Oh, he caught that ball. Touchdown, Georgia. flag on the play.
Set call. 7 calls.
Kenna James, how are you?
Hand here brewing. Both players with queen high, and the jack right now is playing. One player does have diamonds. All in. And that's going to get it through. So good on TJ.
You gotta play me, bro.
And Sebastian tips the hat and says, "You're outplaying me, bro." And he's going to show the queen high. Says, "Yep, I am indeed outplaying you." Rubs it in. A little salt in the wound from notorious TJ.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Little Conor McGregor-esque.
You and him are Conor McGregor lookalikes. Doppelgangers.
I've got him that a bunch. Well played, TJ. It's just so awesome that TJ flies in multiple times, you know, 4th or 5th time on stream. Stumbled upon the stream watching in Idaho, came down here, had such a good time here at the club that he keeps coming back. And he's not the only one, so if you've never been to the lodge, we dare you and challenge you to take us up on our offer and come and walk through these doors, have a good time, play some poker, and we guarantee you're going to be back.
Thanks, Jose. Yeah, he mentioned that to me today as we were chatting while he was waiting to go to his table, and he said he learned about the lodge from our live stream, and now he's just a member of the family.
That's right.
Thinking about moving here.
Not to me. What's happening to the feed?
Okay.
Not to me. Listen, I had a point.
Four players to a flop. Iris gives us the flop. Jack 10 tray. Pair of jacks for Howie the Kid. Pair of jacks for Brandon, and pair of trays for All In Bastion. Brandon in the lead because he has a possible spade draw, even though he has the same hand as Howie the Kid. There's another spade. So now it increases even more. Brandon with the nut spade draw. His chance. He's looking for a spade. There's the ace. So both players have 2 pair. It'll be Chop City.
Bastion bets the 3s here, and Howie makes the call with the 2 pair, as does Brandon. They're going to chop it up.
I almost raised 3 on the flop, and then you would have won.
You both take your last bets back.
Yeah, I did. I took one right away.
I just saw that 10 still sitting out there. I want to make sure it didn't get chopped.
Man, what a turn for my hand.
Thanks to all the moderators tonight. Hey, as we grow, as the Chatsville community grows, the job of our moderators becomes just a little bit touffer.
Yeah, appreciate that, Steve and Nakia and everybody here, Acer Nerd.
We promise that 99.9% of our Chatsville community, we'll put it up against any community of large chat groups out there. I mean, it's just a good group of people, just out having fun.
They do the high hand bonuses, so high hand of every hour wins.
Just one huge
I made a royal flush.
home game.
It wins, right? But there was only 3 people
with a bunch of
dealt in.
friends.
You gotta have 4 dealt in for them to drop the high hand bonus. I didn't know that. I flip it over. I won like $60 in the pot. I flip it over. I'm like, boom, my hand, baby, caught on the floor. And the dealer was like, yeah, we only got 3 people.
10:25 p.m. Central Time. We've got another 35 minutes of regulation. Then probably another 30 or so minutes of overtime because you earned it.
Now 0? You gotta make one on the stream.
And then we'll be back
Your first one.
for a stream, frankly, that I've been looking forward to for months on Wednesday.
I'll pay you off
Norman
with
Chad,
lunch.
Lon McCarron.
There we go.
In a tag team event featuring so many of the most popular people in the live stream community. Names like Poobah and Princess, Mixon and TM, DQ and Sarah Mick, Cheryl and Sharon.
Thank you, Connor. $20 super chat. Appreciate that.
Kenneth James with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Kenneth James.
Yes, thanks, Kenna. Kenna works with Howie the Kid, I believe. So anybody looking for some coaching can always hit up Kenna.
He's been to the lodge before.
Of course. Him and his wife, they came down together. Lovely,
11.
lovely couple.
Just in case.
All right, they're calling the floor to table 11 under the
If
lights.
you want the card to play.
Looks like the Jack of Hearts has been exposed.
I'm not going to give you that information, sir.
I tried.
All right, is this going to be in the muck?
There's Poobah.
Yeah. It's just treated like a piece of paper. It's into the muck, and you're still going to put it down your normal table.
Okay.
Here's the box cutter.
There's another Jack anyway.
Well, I know what you don't have.
Queen Jack 6, 2 clubs. Poobah just waltzes over, makes the correct ruling, and leaves.
TJ here, ace high, mixing it up with a pair of 6s, and Cam lurking on the button with top pair. What will Mixon decide to do? Kind of tough when you have a player behind the act, although Mixon's not buying it. His senses are correct, but you need to respect Cam behind you. Looks like he's contemplating raising or folding, and he's just leaning on a call. Makes the call. And Cam quickly raises. Large. Makes it 1K, so Cam doesn't mess around here. We'll call it all in, even though he has about 150 behind.
Yeah, Jimmy B and Sharon, I told you that it was a nice. The lodge got some cool gear in, the quarter zip pullover, and you saw it on Poobah just a minute ago. Looked very good on him.
Yeah, you started it.
Nakia says, how about my sexy hubby there?
Well, I guarantee you.
I don't know what you had pre-flop, but you damn sure didn't have the best hand. After that flop.
Straddle, live 10.
Sharon Barth, I'm secretly hoping that you will wear your Fred Flintstone shirt to the live stream. Don't have to. I realize you could have your whole outfit already picked out, but I love that shirt.
I think it's technically a legal raise. Because it's 5-10.
No, 10's a new blind.
Really?
He straddled.
Chris the Cop, 1,728 miles from your house. I'm sure there's some flights. Chris the Cop, if you come to the lodge, I will roll out the red carpet for you like nobody's business. I will buy you a hat. I will buy you a hoodie.
Queens and ace king here, suited from Huggy action. Oh no, Huggy, oh no. Huggy! Come on now, Huggy.
There's only $100 on there, man. What are you fighting for so hard?
Maybe I'm not fighting for it.
I'm fighting for it.
Lays it down. Lays down big slick. Not even thinking about it. Doesn't even flat. And then boom. Would it bang top two?
Top two in the muck.
It's disgusting. I need a little bit of a barf bag. I'm a bit nauseous after that one.
Hearts now.
Hearts.
Go ahead. Take your time.
DQ in the chat, $99 super chat. He's getting ready for Wednesday. Looking to apply max pain as always. Just kidding. Just a little pain just for you, Ray. Sees this one again over and over again, but mix in now. Pair of kings. Pot at 1.5. I think this goes check, check. Don't see Mixin putting in more money here. Has showdown value, but he's reaching for a bunch of black chips, and that's going to get through. Wasn't necessarily needed, but
You got a deal, Chris the Cop.
75?
Sometime this year, you'll make it happen.
wow, if this gets paid off, I will be stunned.
What are you doing, bro? 875.
Random Rich like, come on to the lodge. We can take a picture together.
TJ having a tough time with this river bet, 875. Really contemplating a call. Has chips in his hand. Mixin is frozen. Looking like a popsicle on the back porch right now is Mixin.
Today, Junior?
I'm naming all the hands, right? Like, I literally beat like pocket jacks and 10 jack with a jack of hearts.
DQ, I don't know about that. That's really sad news to my ears. Maybe you should try DQ1.
What's that head shake mean?
I don't
Like,
know.
you know
That
what
would
I
be
have,
tragic
and you're just
news.
Trying to get me off of it, or like, oh, sorry, dude, that sucks. I get sucked out on you.
I have one of those.
Oh, Mixin.
One of the hearts or one of the queens? Yeah, look at this guy.
Wow. That's legal?
Oh, yeah, we can show our hands. Why not? Let's just have some fun.
Show the other one.
What suit is that? I can't even read it.
Well, you got the heart.
It doesn't matter, right?
Red. The other heart.
I fold.
He folds.
Show the both.
He shows him the king.
Show it.
Mixin,
Good hand mixing.
way behind pre-flop, gets there and wins a nice sized pot against his buddy and partner on Wednesday.
Pretty good flop for both of us.
JTMNY, we have no control over when we call the clock. Anybody at the table, I guess, could have at that time.
The clock doesn't really happen in cash games. Very uncommon. You know, calling the clock is much more a tournament thing when you have a tournament clock and blinds go higher and higher.
Kings versus an ace.
You rarely ever see the
You
clock
rarely
called
see it,
in
but I mean,
cash games.
it
happens.
technically it could. Players are paying an hourly rate for time, so
Usually,
rarely ever
yeah,
happens.
you allow your opponents at the table.
It never happens with me or Skull in the bunker. We have no
don't have
say
any
in
authority.
anything
Yeah, we're not in the
on
game.
the table. We're not in the game, so we would never say that. We may
But
say
yeah,
it
we
to
can make
each other.
fun. We can press buttons. We can laugh and giggle about it. aces here for Cam, and he just calls. Cam doesn't really like to raise pots pre-flop, but then he will massive overbet or 10x pots. But now you take aces 5-way, and that's a bit dangerous here. So let's see what the flop brings. Dewey leading here, and Dewey has Jack 10. Is this a Jack high board? Let's see what the flop is. Dying to see this flop. Show me, show me. Not quite sure what it is yet. We are in suspense here as Cam looks like he raises. Still not quite sure what this flop is. And Dewey folds. It's a 10 high board.
I was going to call you. Good bluff? What do you got?
So Dewey snap folds after, I believe Cam made it something along the lines of 600. He does. Good fold there from Dapper Dewey.
I wonder if that's the winner. King 10's a good fold? Hell no. What? Hell no, right? That was a bad fold. Look, not you native New Yorkers. I'm telling you the truth. Not no. Hell no. I wish you would have hit. You wish you would have called. I wish you would have called. I wish you would have got. I don't think you were lying.
Huggy probably stepped away from the table, texted his friend, I just laid down ace king. They're probably roasting me in the chat, etc. That's true.
I got to tell you, I got a chance just this past week to see some of his work. Very well done.
I was drawing dead,
Smaller stakes, though.
Smaller stakes. It's, you know, it's good to have a variety of different vlogs out there. Higher stakes, lower stakes.
Yeah, I had a feeling about you.
I like so many of the vlogs out there. I got to tell you. Cam's eating something nice there. DQ's Mistress with the $99.99 super chat. Wow, I am even limited to $99. I already have to put up with a lot just being his damn mistress, and now this.
Boy.
DQ's Mistress with the $99 super chat. Ace Deuce 5, Skittles. Pair of aces for Dapper Dewey.
Wonder when DQ's security guard's gonna have an account.
45.
DQ's mustache. We can go 100 at a time. Wow. Ace 5 deuce here, top pair for Dewey. Dewey's starting to heat up, playing pretty well tonight.
I think I've seen Dewey's cards once tonight. Besides when you had the nuts against me. You just keep raising and keep winning.
They raised their phone.
And you fold him, and I still don't see your
No,
cards.
he was
That's
hot.
what I'm
You
saying.
bet I
Either way, I don't get to see your card.
You fold, you raise, you win, either way. That means you're playing well. I'm giving you a compliment. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend.
I believe
I mean, I'm showing like bluffs and nuts all over the place. So they're just...
I can't even get a hand.
That hasn't
I'm
stopped.
completely
That
okay with
hasn't
putting
stopped.
it in. I've had Jack 3 and
$20 straddle for mixing it up. Double strudel.
Mixing it with the double straddle, baby. Let's go.
Coming in hot.
9 folds.
It's a great game on right now. This championship game's insane.
I haven't even seen what's the score of the Alabama game.
like 12 to 13.
Now, Bama's
25-18, TJ.
Bama's winning?
Bama's now winning.
Damn it,
18-13.
I wanted to bet them so bad.
I wanted to bet Georgia.
Well, we both made mistakes.
How about this? $50. I still say Georgia wins.
Yes, I promise we're going to run some 1-2 games here on this stream at some point.
$50. Georgia wins.
That will not change. We'll find a way to make it happen. I'm getting too many people that are coming up to me asking about it. We will make it happen at some point.
So you bet 50, I'll give you 40.
We want to give as many people a chance to play on this stream as possible.
You give me 40. If Georgia wins, I'll give you 50.
Ace Jack 6.
How about 30? I'll put up 50. Give me 75.
No, now we're getting
70.
further away. 65.
60. Fine. Done. 65.
I mean,
Done.
gentlemen's agreement.
Gentlemen's agreement. 50 to 65. I still say Georgia wins.
I haven't been watching the game at all.
Yes, it is a 30-minute delay. So what they're talking about
I'm
happened
up
30
5
minutes
on
ago.
Alabama. I'll take the
Yeah,
bet.
and Georgia just screwed up. They got there by fumble. The quarterback.
65. pay you some money, pay me for this.
We'll
We
pay
already
it.
shook it. This game's gonna go after the stream anyway.
Steve, we're playing a button, small blind button bonus game. So every time you're on the button, you put $25 onto the button. And if anybody in the small blind wins the hand at any point in time, they get all the money that's currently stacked on the button. So it incentivizes people to play out of position. And as the hands go on, that money, as you see, can grow quite big. So it's just an added element to the game. People might think you're trying to bluff just to get that money. You might actually have it. It just creates more action, and it's a little bit more exciting. So that's why we have all those $25 chips currently stacked on the button. So
That's exactly right, but don't say it too loud. I don't want the cameras to catch it.
Oh, mixing's a hit and runner, everybody.
Mixing it up. Up 1,900.
Sits down for.
Sits down, starts winning.
That's it. Easy peasy. Up 2K.
All in Bastion throwing the party tonight, down 1,500.
I'm kidding. I live in Austin. I was in Oklahoma though earlier today. It's about a 4-hour drive. A little over 4 hours.
Oh, that's not as far as
Krista Kopp, if
That's not bad.
Rick agrees, I'll take Buffalo for a sandwich.
Straight up, they're playing in Buffalo.
Although
I'll take Buffalo for a sandwich. Well, you and your excuses,
I'll take the Pats.
You're so scared.
I'll take the Pats.
It's your own team. Keep talking shit all season.
I'll
Now
take the Pats for a
I'm
sandwich.
not even a Bills fan. I don't even know what the line is. I don't care. I just want to see
No,
you
straight
lose.
up,
Just
win.
feed me.
I don't
Feed
even
me.
care about the line, even though the Pats are probably
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
getting a few points.
Straight up, Bills for a sandwich. Let's go.
With DQ?
Thank you, Chris the Cop, for booking that action. Hey, I didn't bring it up. Chris did.
Last time they went to Buffalo, they
I
won.
didn't know she had never played.
This time they're going to lose.
They threw 3 passes
We
in
gotta
that
talk
game
about how we want to do it.
and won the
You
game.
want to play against Sarah?
I'll play against her some. I don't care either way. She'll probably try and be going for me, so I gotta watch myself.
Queen 4 Trey. Don't know what Brandon has.
7, 8, and 3.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta watch myself.
4, that's 80.
Buffalo minus 4.5, they say. I don't care. I'll take it straight up.
Who makes the most money that night?
You know she is.
Oh, it's gonna
It's
be
already
her.
down to.
It's gonna be her for sure.
The deck's gonna hit her in the face.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Her first stream, she's gonna.
Mixing it up, talking about Sarah Mick
Yeah, I gotta
making
have a
her
bet with
debut
for
on
something.
Wednesday.
I don't know what it'll be, but.
Yes, money line. Count me in. I like the Pats. Pats have done very well.
You're scared, nervous.
Did you see Miami fired their coach today?
Yeah,
I mean, he won 8 out of 9 of the last 9 games. He won 8 of them, and they fired him. That's wrong.
Yeah, they must have their eyes on somebody else, but he finished the season strong.
I mean, come on. You win 8 out of 9 and get fired?
Sweep the Patriots.
You just took it all from your stack.
I don't remember it happening over the
You forgot to mention that, huh?
You don't even talk about the Jets.
Who?
Yeah, the Jets.
Only because I tried to win it myself. Race.
Dude, can you count again? 1 fold, 2 calls.
Yes.
Better.
I'm not.
Scan before you 3-bet me.
That's 100.
Yeah, I get that, Daniel, but still, it doesn't look good when you fire a coach after he wins 8 out of the last 9. Just saying, he had the team going in the right direction. But you must, I don't know the behind the scenes, whether he got along with anybody or what. It just from an outsider's view, it just didn't look too good. Here's the flop. Deuce, Trey, King. Couple clubs. Dapper's gonna win the pot with a $200 bet.
Not sure where Howie the Kid went. Missing a good opportunity for the straddle, but perhaps next hand. 10:45, still 15 minutes left of regulation. Then we will enter overtime. Because you earned it.
How many penalties did you fall on that play? Jeez.
1 fold. 2 bets, 15.
Poobah's in the chat. Welcome, Poobah.
4 fold.
45?
He says he's.
45.
It's over.
6 fold.
Georgia.
7 fold.
Ooh, pick 6.
8 fold.
Yeah, Poobah's in line at the neighborhood McDonald's getting fries for Nakia. What a husband he is.
Yeah, he had a long working day. And people of Alabama are stunned. And we got a pot here brewing. Hearts on this flop, 9-6-4. Hearts for 2 players. Ace high and king high, so that's what we wanted to see.
85.
And Huggy's gonna bet 85 here. Notorious at this stack depth. Likely to fire in a raise here. After mixing it up here, wants to float out of position with backdoor clubs and some overs. And I think TJ is gonna get it in here. Yep, raising indeed. Willing to go with it, makes it 400. This puts Huggy in a tough spot. The man that wanted to fold ace king of clubs pre-flop now faces a large raise from TJ with no pair and just king high hearts.
Touchdown, Georgia.
All in. So willing to go with it here, and he's just going to need a king or a deuce. Hearts don't help him.
Once or twice.
TJ makes the call.
DQ's girlfriend with the $99 super chat. WTF, DQ? Did you put a limit on me too? I'm dumping you for Rick. He treats his ladies Bronco style. That's funny.
Ace high flush for TJ, so he locks up the first board here. Huggy dead to a king or a deuce. They're running it twice. Iris getting told what to do here. Again, her first time on stream.
On the flop.
So we are just getting the action correct here. Talking to our producers. TJ has locked up the first board.
You want me to push money on? Okay.
And here we go on the second board. He's a king. Oh, there it is.
There's the king.
So now a heart or an ace is what TJ needs. A heart or an ace.
That's not.
They're going to chop it up.
I didn't. Whatever he wanted, I don't care. I didn't know if it was on my favor or not. I didn't see his cards yet.
Yeah. Could have gone either way.
I do it the other way.
Yeah, I run it once if
I
it's
run
my
it
choice,
once if
but
it's
I
my-
don't care.
I generally run once.
Button's good.
Well, the guy says, let's run
Thank
it,
you.
and I on a draw, then I'll
Count this
definitely.
Take that to 200.
1100 in the live chat. 10 minutes to go in regulation. Then we're going to go into overtime.
Making it tight.
Definitely had some mazel. Luck in Yiddish.
That's true. That's true. I did.
Wow. Interesting.
There you see the VPIP for tonight. Cam leading the way.
Howie the kid,
Interesting.
his VPIP seems a lot higher, right?
Yeah.
55, he hasn't really been involved in much. But yet it still has quite a high VPIP, so a little bit perplexing on that statistic. I feel like TJ has been the most active.
There is a stream rule. You can run it as many as 2 times.
Once is preferred, but it's not. It's the player's choice. It's their money.
That's only a stream rule. In the club, you can run it
up to 3.
You said it.
Yeah, I
You
know.
said it.
I know. And then I looked down. I'm like,
fuck did I just say?
6 calls. 7 calls. 8 calls. 9 calls. 1 call.
Good luck, homie.
Same to you, bro. I need it, that's for sure.
You meant 45.
Oh, you bet more?
Brandon's had a tough night. Really hasn't won many hands, but he keeps adding on to match the big stack. King 3 deuce. Nobody with pair.
4 bet, 16.
Brandon's going to bet, and this is likely going to take it down, especially for a man that's been quiet. But TJ's going to chase that 4-ball.
3 calls.
TJ likes to fight MMA style, like his twin brother Connor, ace of diamonds on the turn. Flush draw now for Brandon, wheel draw as well, and he bets 205, making a stand. Drawing a line in the sand, action on TJ, and don't think he can continue. TJ's gonna lay it down, give him a little bit of respect. He hates to fold. TJ hates to fold. Now puts the card protector on the cards, perhaps thinking about making a move here. And the sick thing is, if he actually makes a move, he does not. But Brandon would have called. And then imagine if it was a blank on the river and 7 high wins at showdown, but that's not gonna happen. Brandon shows him 7 high.
TJ says, I folded right. He had me with the 7.
I like the draw. It's a good time.
Yeah, I was just thinking about making a move.
Can't fold that.
If I jam?
That
would be so sick.
Yeah,
if I jam and you win with 7 high. That would be so
He's
sick.
not calling.
We all know that. He's just talking shit.
I actually was thinking it was more than that. Whenever you said, you had, what, like 1,200? 1,200? Yeah, I fold.
George at the head, by the way.
I heard that. Thanks for the update, ticker.
Would you like to bet more?
Ticker tracker.
Oh, yeah, we'd like to bet more.
I would like to change the odds.
No, all right, and even money. You want to bet more?
Even money, I'm down now.
Too bad. Even money is what I'm doing.
Listen to some exciting
Money minus 2.5.
chat.
The spread at the start.
No thanks.
Came with ace 9. Calls.
You.
Oh, sorry.
If you ever ask who's it on, the answer is always you.
For sure. Wait, if I ask who's it on, it's always me?
Always.
Fair enough.
Has the answer ever been somebody
Howie the Kid, a.k.a. Kramer, walking through your front door looking perplexed.
Now. The guy who wanted no TVs is watching TV
No,
all
I
night.
wanted the game. I wanted the game. I don't want to watch what's all hands on.
All clubs, all puppy feet. Dapper Dewey, the only one with a club in his hand.
And yet he's hasn't
Pair of
slowed the
nines
game
for
down at
Cam.
all.
9 bets. 85. 85.
I hear you. Thank you.
And it's on you.
And it's on me. Boy.
Got him flustered.
I don't know what to do now. Oh. I'm up against my man.
All I see is Kramer now, whenever Howie speaks.
Not all.
There's a club.
Flush gets there. Nobody
But
has
nobody
clubs,
has
just a pair of 9s.
1 bet, 150.
Cam has him out kicked. Scary board, likely to go check, check. But Howie has bet 150 here. Will Cam look him up?
I just feel like you feel it. I'm not feeling it. That's what you told her to make the apple.
Cam's gut's telling him to call here. 150, Cam's gonna make the call.
Yeah, I have a 9. Ace.
Oh!
Wow.
Thanks for keeping that button bonus on there.
He said you ain't getting it that easy.
My
Nice call.
Howie thought he was going to get there.
Look at that small blind button bonus. There's a black chip on there, 2 black chips, some green ones there, and if Howie the Kid would have...
He bet the flop, so I knew he had a better 9. I felt he had a better 9.
If he wins that hand, he would have won all that money on there, but instead it grows.
I knew he had a better 9.
Yeah. Tough call right there.
Ling is planning to play at the Lodge next month. All right. We'll see you here.
At that point, if you had bet before the river, you had it. You was just like me. You had to pay it and just hope.
I bet you that Howie, the Kid, has been called
Yeah,
Kramer.
a bunch, yeah, for sure.
I would have played it with the flush.
100%. I'm not taking it. Yeah, that's.
But it definitely fits.
The hair's from New York. He's kind of a little bit spazzy. He's
In a good way.
He's funny. It fits perfectly. It fits perfect.
8 folds, 9 folds. One raises, 225 total.
Small blind folds, so that small blind button bonus will survive yet another hand. Jeff, who's been a little quiet tonight, from Maryland and Washington, D.C. area. 175 to call.
I do. It'll be on the way.
Ask everyone else to show their hands.
He didn't ask me to show my hand. I
Small blind button bonus grows even larger. Now Dewey is eligible for that. There you see the cumulative winnings. Huggy Poker. Hey, Huggy Poker up 1,800, leading the way, throwing the party all in Bastion, along with Notorious TJ.
What did I miss from Huggy Poker? How is Huggy Poker up at the top of the chart?
Where is Huggy Poker?
Hit and run? Just kidding.
What happens to this button bonus if no small blind wins it for the rest of the night?
That's the dealer.
That's what I thought you were going to say, Iris. I was setting you up for that one.
Yeah, whoever is on the button is the one who places the money on the button in front of him. And the only person eligible to win the money on that button is the person in the small blind. If they win the hand, they win the hand and scoop whatever's on top of the button. That is how
the game works. We're also playing 7 deuce and mixing out 3 betting with the 7 deuce. Not going to get by Jeff. Not going to get by Dapper.
Did what? I thought you said damn.
Guy's out of control over there. Kramer is trying to sneak into the bunker here. I'm like, we got a show to do. Man is off the chains here. Jeff now 4-bets the ace-queen, and we haven't seen a 4-bet from him at all tonight, so that needs to send and ring the alarm bells for the rest of the table. Mixon tried here with the 7 deuce, but that's not going to get through. Oh, no, he's coming along.
Oh,
Mixon,
no, oh, no.
Trying to be the hero that we all crave and need. The Batman of the stream. Mixing it poker. The Pitmaster General.
If it's Midland cards,
oh, he's going to
you
get
may see some magic here.
Here we go.
Ooh, a king.
Ooh, only ace
Couple
high,
diamonds.
though. How will Jeff play this again? He's been so quiet all night. Mixon. Oh, man. In the lead. Outflops him. Has a deuce. Outflops him's ahead. Will he raise or just flat here? He's definitely not folding after calling 400 plus pre and then binking a deuce. Quack, quack. He rips it. He's all in. Hand of the night here. Mixing it up. 7 deuce. Jeff hates it. He's going to fold it. He cannot call, and then mixing it up is going to get that pleasure, the satisfaction.
God.
Oh, God. Jeff feels like maybe perhaps he's priced in, but he's not calling. He's going to lay it down, and what a play here from the 8 seat, mixing it up.
He made a call earlier tonight with ace high.
Let's go, baby.
He's going to show the 7 deuce, and everybody's going to give him
Pay him.
an extra
Pay
25.
that man his money.
That's my 25.
That was nice. That was very nice. from one Cameron Mixon.
Part of your pot.
Not afraid. And he is running up a stack.
Really wanted that.
Until Wednesday, I fucking hate you.
You had the best hand?
Oh, there's 2 out there.
Do 7. Do 7.
Who had the best hand?
Jeff flew all the way from Maryland.
Hey, Mixon, what was that pre-flop?
We always reserve a couple seats for people who fly in.
I raised 100.
We're true to our word here.
Okay.
Sometimes a little bit nervous under the lights first time go around, but Mixon, a stream veteran, and went after that 7 deuce bounty
Just the regular.
and took it down.
Call with 7 deuce.
Standard. He's playing with that chop call.
Very aggressive.
Doubling up that shot for him. You're going to make more here than you did in that tournament for days.
Got about 25 minutes remaining. We are officially into overtime.
We go to overtime.
I'm sorry, 6 folds.
That's because I'm
1,200 still in the live chat on this Monday night.
What kind of degenerate are you?
45 hours from now, you could be tuning in to Poker Night at the Lodge, and you'll see Norman Chad and Lon McCarron.
on the flop for like a 4K progressive.
Doug Polk will be in the bunker along with
That is degenerate.
either Norm or Lon, whoever's not on the feld, and either Skull or Slick, whoever's not on the feld.
But also
3
the hand
commentators
paid out,
most of the night on Monday night.
1,500 or something like that.
What is it, 135?
So just me or does
Oh,
the
you're going to be
National
so
Championship
pissed off.
logo look like the Solve for Y logo?
You run up a decent stack, and then I go in there and just punt it off.
Berkey has got you good.
Or you will be pissed off if I do that.
It didn't look like it on the field much, but
Chances
it
are I
was-
punt it off
More than I bet already.
more than you do.
I put my money in.
I'm going to be a
and
lot more
we'll see
active
what
than
happens.
you are. Sharon's
I'm
taking
not chasing
notes.
good money after that.
Sharon is taking
Not chasing
notes.
good money after that.
Ace 10-9, couple spades.
That's true.
Pair of
That's true.
aces
I just
for
bet whatever I
Brandon.
want when I flip over.
You're not. You can
7 bets, 75. 2 falls.
Oh yeah, dude, nothing bothers me.
Good, me and you.
Nothing bothers me.
Nothing
at all.
bothers me, but you can call me ugly. I know I'm ugly. Whatever you want to say about me, go ahead. I have a
I can
funny
do seven. I
accent.
can do 7 things at once.
Yeah, me too.
Pair of aces here for Brandon.
4 checks.
Now the clubs get there, so a flush draw and a pair of 9s for all and Bastion. This was probably going to be good enough for him to get active.
I don't have
Flush draw for Notorious
Oh, she
TJ.
got rid of me a long time ago.
400.
2 bets, 400.
Checks around, and TJ here is going to bet his flush draw, also known as 8 high, $400 to
Well,
go.
if it's your ex-wife, probably
No,
not.
she ran for the hills.
Look at TJ just indulging in a little conversation with Kramer, aka Howie the Kid here, and Brandon with the best hand currently. A decision to make 400 makes the call. And Bastion might just rip this here. Just calls.
7 calls.
Thank you, Wes. I will need the luck on Wednesday. Just the call.
Yeah.
Almost 0 equity.
Everybody fishing here.
It's good you announce it.
Pretty generous.
There's a 7.
4 checks.
Brandon's going to win with his 2 pair.
Action on TJ. He doesn't make it 400 to surrender, but I don't think he has enough to bluff his opponents off of it here. Might just have to wave the white flag. Bastion only has about, 400 or so dollars behind, but TJ's going to go for it. Looks like he's going to go for it.
7 checks.
Missed equity.
How much does TJ make it here? He goes all in, all you can eat. And will this get through here? Brandon hates his life with a short stack behind him.
Glorious.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Hand on his shoulder.
Still looks calm, cool, and collected with 8 high. No longer talking to his neighbor.
Half a bottle of whiskey gone
More like
over his right shoulder.
60. Call that 60%. 40% remaining.
7, 8, 2,
Brandon asking for a count.
7, 82.
from just south of Boise, the Idaho Kid, Notorious TJ.
Think this is getting through both of them?
I mean,
That's good. You found it.
Think this is getting through both of them? What do you think, chat? 1 for a call, 2 for both players folding.
I think Brandon's worried about his kicker.
I think the longer this goes on, the higher chance. I mean, no. The thing is, Bastion has committed so much of his stack already in this pot.
Yeah, he's only got 205.
He calls. So good call there from Brandon. And now if you're Bastion, now you're sick to your stomach. Bastion will fold, and Brandon will take it down, and Notorious TJ has been felted.
What is what's logo is on Brandon's shirt there? I can't tell.
Yeah, I think that's a Nike. I think that's a Nike hoodie. You see
The over. We should have had a trivia question. How many Adidas logos are on his hoodie?
I don't want to count it. I don't want to ask.
I'll give you one too, because I think you should take another shot, man.
Are you reloading? Come back in.
I don't have chips in my pocket. Mixon, you got what I asked you about or no?
Yeah, how much you need?
Oh, he needs money. 3,000 maybe?
Oh, God.
I mean, I can Venmo you.
Can I get checks on 11?
I bet you can do one lady
Okay, I'm reloaded. How much are you doing behind?
I can't believe you made that. That was a good
Mixon
score.
15?
I can give you a point there.
15.
Look at Howie here talking to Cam. Cam's like, stay on your side of the table, bro.
You made a great call.
Get Irish some chips one time. Howie the Kid just wants to hang out, come sit in your kitchen, walk angrily through your kitchen door.
Me too.
Get this guy a suit jacket, perhaps a Seinfeld look-alike, and just have him walk around Austin or Round Rock. Call Larry David. Cutoff time's 10:30. We're already in overtime.
Howie and Cam, both from New York, both just have that New York state of mind going right now. Shout out Billy Joel.
Now we're ready.
7 calls.
Mixer, man, get that money in. You got plenty of money. Get that in. There we go.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
20,
Appreciate it.
9 calls.
Let's see what you can call you. All right, I'm going to call you.
1 call. 2 calls.
Aces now for mixing it up, so the rich get richer, it seems like. Pocket 7's there for Dewey, but TJ has a 7, so flopping a set just became that much harder.
See what we did?
Look at this, nobody folds.
There we go. That's how we have to do it.
8 ways to a flop here, my goodness.
Here we go.
8.
Good call, Dallas, Texas. on
Everyone's
that
in, but the
round
big
back
winner,
nine.
he's afraid to put his money in.
Oh, yeah.
Just a few miles away from the lodge is
Probably overrated.
oh my God.
I like donuts. It's
I can see
overrated.
it all the time.
10-10-9, so not really what you wanted to
Mixing it
see if you're holding aces here, but Mixon not going to slow down. He's going to bet. Overbet the pot here, see where he's at. If anybody has a 10, they're going to hear about it.
I literally said yes and then like back and forth. With him behind me.
Yeah. So which one?
That's what I was hoping. I was hoping with him behind you would fold. I thought I could get through him. I was worried
All
about your
in
ace.
Bastion here, a little perplexed with a pair of 9s.
I wonder if he calls
Doesn't have that much behind. Has more than 185. Looks to have about 320 or so behind, and he is going to go all in. Picking the wrong time for that one more time.
So he was on the draw.
Drawing the 2 outs.
So your read was perfect. It just didn't work out.
That's what I thought.
It really was.
So in trouble
I needed
here.
like $300 more, to be honest.
2 9s or running cards here.
Yeah, because whenever
I think they're running it one time.
It was like, someone that's 2K in the pot or a little bit less than that. It's just
Yeah, you were getting like 3.5 to 1, yeah.
And I didn't have a club where it's spades on.
Oh, okay, you're saying below. Gotcha. My bad. Better? Okay, got it. Okay.
So aces and
Yeah,
sixes.
one time, and Sebastian has been felted, and that's going to do it for him, as we only have about
no 20 to that
you know,
pot, right?
15 to 20 minutes left on the stream.
Can I get
Can I get
100 from
checks
you?
on 11?
Here's the 20 that I owe. So Mixon's right.
Thank you.
Now,
Rough night for Sebastian. Made a couple of bad plays early on, and then that just kind of spiraled him down, and he was chasing.
Thank you.
Put in a couple tough spots
Looks like Grandma's gonna win.
on the second half of the stream there, but just unlucky ran into aces
No.
there.
We're up by 8 now.
Stop it.
We're up by
Are
8.
you lying?
Do I look like a liar?
I mean,
About the game?
You've lied multiple times. God damn it.
I've lied multiple times,
That
Mr. Queen
is
4. I've lied multiple times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's go. Guys, let's play, man. Let's get some chips in there.
13, 14.
Nixon wants them. Come on.
I feel like did I give you
I'm
one?
always about it.
Yeah, here's already. Okay, good. Good.
Nixon building towers over there.
straddle.
Cindy Towers, those are high.
Or
Skyscrapers.
Will guys do that? 25.
Let's do it.
I'm all about it.
Will everyone do that? Will you do that, mister?
Mister, I don't know your name.
Do it.
Mr. Dapper.
No, sir.
Why?
He said no. That's okay.
All
We're
right.
playing
It's like
2-5.
Dewey's got something in his eyes.
Another. Are you in that much fear?
What's that?
Are you in that much fear? Come on.
It's my first time playing 2-5.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
Huggy's first time playing. That's a lie. I played 2-5.
All right, that's fair.
All Huggy does is lie, apparently.
I'm in Landic.
Mixing it up with queens. Wakes up with aces and now
2 up until the night.
queens.
What's that?
Second got you, man.
I thought about taking that seat once. He got up, and I just saw Mixon. I'm like, you know, Mixon,
Oh, okay. That's all.
you can have it.
15 minutes.
Man. Well, you
Ran
don't
it,
know. You
ran
wouldn't
it
have made some
up.
plays that he did.
Not the 7 deuce one, probably in that spot, but I would have, I would have played aces, queens.
Yeah.
I hear it's beautiful.
975, couple of puppy feet out there,
I heard it's gorgeous. You really want to go like
and a
Memorial Day
flush
weekend?
draw for Dapper Dewey.
Okay.
Overs as well, so Dewey going nowhere makes the call.
All right.
Me too.
Just came for the action, you know?
That's cool. Are you in Florida now then? Like you're going back to Florida? You're going back to Florida? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, have a good Florida.
There's worse things in life than making a mistake on a live stream, folks. It happens. And if we condemn people for mistakes, we'll never see anybody play anything but aces. So we don't ever say
12 or 13 is a lot. I can usually struggle through,
make somebody feel too bad about their play.
10 or 12. My back starts to tighten up.
Deuce of spades on the river. Mixing it up is going to win with his
Here in 2008, was here for like
2 pair, queens and 7.
Dewey's known to fire in a bluff or two, although Dewey doesn't look too interested in here. He's going to snap fold once Mixon bets here, but would not have minded to see Mixon trap there, but Dewey not going to get after it. Lays it down.
Oh, yeah, how old are your kids?
25 and 23.
Okay.
7 dude.
One's actually getting married.
Oh, that's exciting. Congratulations.
And now you guys are taking all my money. I can't pay for the wedding. Sorry. Samantha, I'm sorry.
Mixing it up's got to win because he's got to win
Oh,
by a lot of
On
meat.
my mind.
Oh my goodness.
Georgia, I should have laid you to 2.5. Thank you.
Mixing it up's going to bring brisket
Georgia
on
money. Thank you, Georgia.
Wednesday night, so he's got to win some. He's winning 3,600. That's a lot of brisket.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'll take it when I'm in the lead. I like the Georgia bet.
Me too.
Good for them.
Yeah, it's about time.
Good for them. Yeah, Saban's been whooping his ass for years.
Plus,
I
I'm
say
not gonna mention his name, but there's a
at the end of the day, he
famous
who
player that I beat tonight with
doesn't ever make a mistake playing poker probably hasn't played enough poker.
But he's a good man. I'm not gonna
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody.
But he's well known.
Bottle almost finished there for TJ, so interesting. Picks up ace, 10 of clubs.
Skull Mike, where are you? How'd you like playing? Watch, I'll take all my money. He's only analyzed the whole thing over and over again.
Huggy here electing for a small 3-bet, $35 with 9-7 of hearts. Interesting. Flop comes King 6 Deuce Skittles. Pair of 6s for Mixon and Cam.
40?
5 bets 40.
And Huggy's going to go for here with $40.
8 calls. 9 calls.
40 gets called by both players with a pair. And to a turn we go. Aggression still might win this pot as nobody's hand is too strong. Deuce of spades, 2 pair now for 2 players. Will Huggy fire a double barrel into 2 opponents? Looks like he will, but he goes very small. Don't love the bet here, as especially because, you know, the small blinds are the only ones who could potentially really have a deuce in their range here. A lot more likely that Mixon or Cam have a deuce. So I wouldn't mind surrendering, waving the white flag there on the turn, but
if he makes a bet here, I honestly think he might feel pressure a little bit to play more from some of the comments that he was just given.
Snap call. The sizing's too small.
Yeah.
Sizing's too small, especially for players that not afraid to put money into the pot. Cam, Mixon, etc. are tough opponents to bluff. We've seen Cameron just go blast off when somebody bets 100 and he fires out 1,000. He's clearly not scared of a $1.75, etc. with a pair. Calls the whole way and he takes it down.
Coming down to the last 10 or so minutes of the live stream, 1,200 of you in the live chat.
The under is 52
See where we wound up with the likes tonight.
Yeah, it's like 26 to
803 likes.
No, it's 50 right now.
50 seconds left.
It's
28.1 thousand. 28,100.
I like the under, which I was too afraid to bet. Because he came
Can we hit 30,000 this week? I don't know. I guarantee you we will by the end of the month. We got so much going on.
And then the second half in these championships, they usually...
I'm calling the shot. We will hit 30,000 by the end of the
They told him
month.
to quit. This kid has an incredible story.
What do you mean?
The quarterback.
What do you mean?
He wasn't even like starting. He was a walk-on. Not one school recruited
Are you
him.
serious, Rick?
He has like a
What's that?
30,000 by the end of the month?
Yeah.
How much is this?
30?
Wait, that's weak, Rick.
How much do you think? 35?
Gonna hit 30,000 by the end of the week.
That's what I'm saying.
You said the end of the month.
No, I said the end of the week first, and then I said for sure by the end of the month. I think we'll hit it by the end of this week.
That makes no sense.
I said I
May
think
God
we'll
have
hit it.
mercy on your soul. We are now all dumber for having listened to that.
I said I think we'll hit it at the end of this week. I know we'll hit it by the end of this month. That's what I said. I'm sticking to it. Diamond draw for Notorious TJ. Nicholas, this is by far the best poker stream. Spread the word. Thank you, Nicholas.
For somebody so excited about subscribers growing at a rapid pace to the moon. Might hit 30,000 by Wednesday.
Could.
Damn well should.
Could happen.
If you won a national championship, Rick.
Yes.
Would you be like a newspaper guy? You're holding a newspaper that says, "Oh, we're
I
champs."
don't like those.
You just rock the hat, drink a little. They're in college. They can't drink the champagne, pop the beers.
Search for my next NIL contract.
Okay, okay. I like that. Smart man.
Cumulative winnings, mixing it up. 3,500. Notorious TJ throwing the party right now, down 2,800. Wow, that is a wedding for about 25, 30 people at $100 a head. Iris in the box for the first time ever. We want to thank Iris, new dealer here at the Lodge. It's not easy to deal the live stream. The cards are much different. They're a little bit larger and a little bit thicker than what they're used to out on in the room, so it is a little bit difficult to deal the stream. Notorious TJ. Streak is over for Notorious TJ as the live stream is coming down to the final 10 minutes.
Why don't we let TJ get in here for a little bit?
TJ, come on in.
Yeah,
put a headset on and sit in skulls. We've got about 5, 6, 7 minutes left. We're going to talk with Notorious TJ because we are on a 30-minute delay. all the stuff you're seeing happen in 30 minutes. Notorious TJ straight from Idaho this afternoon, and you threw the party tonight, fella.
What's going on, Rick? Oh, I'm at the bottom of the list. I believe
You were.
it. I
You were.
believe it.
But, you know.
I'm not mad.
You're not mad.
I had some good whiskey. I had some good times.
A little fiery out there to start with folks. They seemed a little hyped up.
I was in between a little bit of tension.
Yes, early on.
There was some drama. Everyone wanted to fight. I don't know why. I was just trying to have a good time.
As you always do.
As I always do. That's what I'm here for.
And Notorious TJ is going to win this pot.
Did I win one?
With two pair, queens and tens.
I was trying to get him
a little $340 pot. And everybody's been saying they love your jacket. Very nice leather jacket. Now, you live in Idaho. Were you on the stream when we were having this conversation about what winter jacket is?
Winter jacket? Yeah. I wasn't. Not that I'm aware of.
Would you consider your jacket a winter jacket?
Not for Idaho. For Texas,
maybe.
Yes. For Texas, sure. Yeah, Texas. What's the lowest temperature you've ever had?
Well, last year we had like 2 weeks of it didn't get above 20 for 2 weeks.
Things froze here, 20.
So
that's funny.
Or even more. But in Texas, you would consider a leather jacket.
In Texas, this jacket that I've been sporting is good enough. But up in Idaho, there's 12 inches of snow on the ground.
Because we had that bet between Skull and I that how many winter jackets that Doug Polk had in his closet. And he said he had 3 leather jackets but no winter jackets. And I claim that in Texas, a leather jacket could be a winter jacket. Well, anyways.
I mean, I'm trying to move down here to Texas if possible. It's like 5 degrees below up there in Idaho, and there's 6 inches of snow on the ground. So I stepped outside in the sunshine and the 50 degrees weather in January and saw you outside the lodge this evening and wish that this was my life. But we'll see what happens in the future.
A 7 on the turn. You're still in this pot. You've got 8 deuce.
Yeah, that's been the story of my night for no reason, being in there with 8. Well, we're playing the small blind.
Right.
Small blind. I think it was like $300 on the.
Oh, no, on that one there was just 50. But
only 50.
It got up there for a while.
Yeah.
That small blind button bonus.
I was zagging when I should have been zigging, and zigging when I should have been zagging tonight.
Yes.
But yeah, I was sitting behind my man on the right, who's from New York, and Dewey, who he was taking things to heart tonight.
I don't want to watch whatever's happening on that screen. It's been bad for most of the night.
I feel you on that. That's understandable. I've been there.
But me and Mixon will be playing on Wednesday.
Not tonight, but I have been there.
Mixon scored a good night tonight.
He did. He won a ton of money, and he has to because he's going to be making a bunch of briskets, and those things aren't cheap. Brisket right now is pretty expensive, but he's going to be making his famous Pitmaster General brisket, and Cam comes along with 7-4 suited. Over to Howie the Kid. How did you like Howie the Kid, a.k.a. Kramer?
Howie was talking some trash tonight.
Yes.
But it was all in good fun, in my opinion. Howie was having a good time. He was here to play. He was raising. He was calling.
He's from New York.
Yeah, he was telling me he's from East Side.
He's from New York.
Skull Mike's from up in that area.
Skull Mike's from Long Island.
I lived in Brooklyn Heights for 4 years. We had a couple of guys from New York on the stream tonight. So, yeah, a lot of trash talking tonight on the stream.
Trip 4s for Cam. Dewey folds over to Notorious.
That's me. Yeah, middle of the table, 5 and 6, or 6 and 7 seat, real snug.
Check, and Cam trying to get you to entice you a little bit with his trips, but you have nothing, so you can't even be enticed. There's a 3-ball.
3 pairs me up, but it also brings in a lot of draws. So once he check calls the flop and then bets the river, I can't beat really anything.
So your bottle of bourbon, which you've never left a Lodge live stream with a bottle that had anything in it. But tonight?
There was nobody drinking tonight. And I feel like that was the cause of my problems. I feel like I was the only one imbibing this evening. I got one person to take one shot, except for myself, and so hopefully Wednesday I'll do better.
Well,
but, yeah, the streak comes to an end every night I've played here.
You
on the
have
live
been
stream.
insanely hot on our live streams.
You got to cool off every once in a while, otherwise no one wants to give you action, right?
1,100 in the live chat. We might be coming down to our final hand or so.
Closest to this side. I don't know. Yeah. Good hand.
No, pick the other one.
He wanted to show me that he had the trips. He asked me to show one card. I picked the wrong one, so he said, he said pick the
He
other
wanted
one.
to show the trips.
Let me tell you something, though. I'm from Idaho. Listen, I live in Pocatello, Idaho, which is a good, what is that, like 1,500 miles from this spot here in the Austin? I fly cross country to come here to the lodge. This is I spent last week in Vegas. Vegas is garbage compared to right here in the lodge.
And the crowd goes wild.
The lodge here in Austin, Texas, especially here with the way they've started their new year, is the best poker room in the country. And I don't say that. They're not paying me any money.
I think that comes to the end. I want you to keep going, but
I'm just saying, like, if you haven't been here to the lodge, you need to come here ASAP. I'm trying to move here. I'm trying to get here. Even though I lost some money tonight, they treat me right. I bring the whiskey, they bring the action, and we bring the fun.
That's the new slogan for Notorious TJ. I bring the whiskey, they bring the action, and that will bring us to another episode of Poker Night at the Lodge. Hey, fans, you will not want to miss Wednesday night, 45 hours from now. Norman Chad, Lon McCarron are walking through these doors for the Wizard of Lodge, who punches all the buttons. For Skull Mike, my partner in crime. For Notorious TJ, who literally lost his ass tonight but is still happy. My name is Slick Rick. We will see you Wednesday night on Poker Night at the Lodge.